Hello again to not another TPK.
Oh,
I am DM Josh, and we don't entirely have our whole group here yet today, so we're starting out a little bit late. But the ones that are here, why don't we go ahead and have you introduce yourself, Aldo?
Hi, I'm Aldo. I'm playing Arthur, who is a warlock and a fighter, dual class. Um, he's a gunslinger, not level 3 yet, but I'm planning to. Um, he used to be a fencer back in Waterdeep, criminal organization. But those days are over, and these days he's an adventurer. He's stationed these days in Neverwinter because the party has to prepare some fancy equipment, to say the least, after killing a dragon, the past session back in Thunder Tree, if I recall correctly. Thunder Tree, yeah.
In Thunder Tree is where you killed the dragon, that's
Yeah.
right.
And we scavenged its remains, and now we are making lots of things like armor, daggers, poison arrows, um, uh, medicines, I believe. Yes, lots of things. Because not only we killed the dragon, but we got its small treasures. So yeah, hooray! We didn't get robbed in the way to Neverwinter. And yeah, we are going to be stationed in Neverwinter 35 days. And
35 days.
yeah, the, the Greengrass Festival is going to happen on these days. And Arthur has some plans, one more important than others. But going to need the help of his friends for some of his endeavors. Yeah. Thank you. Sitla.
Alright, so I'm Sitla. I play May, the warrior in the group. And, alright, so May is planning to get herself a job because she doesn't have quite as much money as the rest of the group. Also, I do think our dwarf wanted to train, so she's always going to be down for that. She's rather proficient as a fighter, and she just loves a good fight, so that's gonna be fun. You know, he's sparring with our little tank guy.
Technically, you are the tank now.
Well, we
You
used to
have a-
have Salazar, but he got killed,
Yeah,
unfortunately. However, like, I personally think that
No,
our
you are the tank now because we give you
Right
that
now-
fancy armor. So now
Okay.
you can get less
I
hit in the
would like
face.
to point out that my armor is being made at the moment. So
Yeah.
technically, not the tank is yet. I do have the shield, of course, that was just bought.
Yeah.
But my armor, I still.
Yeah, but you have
Anyway,
the title now. You are the tank now.
Well, we do have a giant goat. I would like to point out that we have used the giant goat as a tank. Literally.
Come
We
in
have used the tank, I mean the goat,
as a tank.
as a tank. So, hi. Come on in, guys. Hi,
Hello.
sorry.
We're just starting.
Yeah. Come on in.
We
take
are
a seat.
impatient.
Whew! Okay, we're all
I was
here
just
now.
saying
Yes.
how-
So you're just doing a small introduction before.
Wait, let me.
Oh my god.
Welcome to not another
You can put that over here if
TPK,
you want.
where the
Whatever.
party is just this week. What we're doing is we're having a party doing some downtime activity. We've never really done that before, and I'm doing something a little bit different. You see, in our last session, the party wanted to, after killing a dragon, a green dragon, a young green dragon, they decided to go to Neverwinter and begin crafting a lot of items so they could become badass heroes.
Not so much crafting as commissioning. We're not making it. We just
That
we're
is true.
paying for somebody else to get it
That
done
is true. They're
because
paying somebody because they
we're
don't
not
have
proficient
any,
in weapon making.
any proficiency in that. So, this is what's happening. They are having dragon scale armor made. They're having weapons made from dragon bone, bows, arrows,
Daggers.
and daggers, all types of potions from the dragon's blood. That's going to take at least a month. about 35 days because it's also the time of the festival for Greengrass. The Greengrass Festival will be happening on the 4th week of their time in Neverwinter. So what I've done for this is I've given them 5 weeks of downtime that they can plan. And they sent me a big list of all the things they would like to do, and we're going to roleplay a majority of it. Because Neverwinter is a fascinating and really interesting city with lots of things happening inside of it. We're
It's
gonna see
called the
what they
Brave
decide.
North.
What was that all over?
It's called now the Brave North for a reason.
The Brave North?
Yeah.
I think it has always been called like that.
Yeah, but now they have a good reason. Zombies.
All the character sheets are right there in front of you all.
Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll
definitely.
pass them out.
Come on.
Yeah, they actually did not take all the bones. They gave the bones to the dragon cultists. They gave most of the bones to dragon cultists, but they kept a few of them for themselves so they could craft some things with them. They could have been a lot richer had they taken the whole dragon, but they decided to bargain and reason with the cultists and give them some of the dragon bones so they could enter it into the ground and give it a proper burial. Now, here are some new things happening with this channel. So if you look down on Twitch and you scroll down, you'll see that there's a new way to support our group and support the adventurers as they are in the game. This is something that I've been working on quite a bit, and I think you'll really like it. Actually, let me go ahead and open up my little note on what those things are. My mouse is not wanting to work for me today. Let's see here. Which donations? Where do we have that? If you scroll down, you'll see that if you donate or do... Where are you? Okay, let's just go to Twitch. So if you donate or throw bits at the party, you will help them out by the Skull of the Dragon. They did take. I think they gave the Skull of the Dragon to the cultists, and one of them tried to eat the tongue of the dragon and give himself the tongue. He was a leader of the cultists, and he died a vicious, horrible, sad death.
Oh, that was really sad.
It was really it was
funny.
hilarious.
I'm
Actually.
Yes, it was hilarious. It was something stupid to do.
Yeah.
But had he been successful, he would probably be able. He would have a lot of probably powers, as you could say. But unfortunately, he was not successful.
Yeah, we burned everything to the ground.
All right, let's see. Where is that channel? There we go. So,
Beautiful.
if you go to the Support Us tab, you scroll right down. You'll see that you can give some divine glory to the group.
To
Yes,
the
please.
What are these? These are once we get $15 in donations or 1,500 bits, we reach a divine glory, and then the group will roll. I will roll a d6, giving the group some benefits. They could get a Godspeed, where one player goes to the front of the initiative. They could get Divine Inspiration, where one player gets inspiration. They could get an Epic Save. One player gets an automatic success on a saving throw.
Redhead.
Divine Luck,
Darn.
where one reroll any
I have to
single
just
two-hit
adjust my
ability
mental
check or
image.
saving throw. A Divine Glory, which is a d20 that can be added to one single damage or healing. And then a critical. One player gets a nat 20 to roll on their hit. And if we get up to $60, which is 4 of these, once we reach 4 Divine Glories, it will be pretty much a boss. Well, actually, let's see. Once that boss reaches, the whole party gets the benefits of one of those rolls. Now, there's also a couple individual donations that you can do through the donation tab. There's a little button that says donate, and it goes to Streamlabs. Usually, I believe this uses PayPal. A one-time donation can be, you can introduce a new NPC or monster up to a 3 CR higher than they are. Right now, they are level 5. So you can get a CR monster of 8 if you'd like. Or a $100 donation will give us, you'll be able to introduce a new story arc, or even say you'd like a new module to be used. And I will use that within the next session. Or possibly the same session if I have an idea of what the story arc is. But most likely that'll be into the next session so you can continue the game story. So, those are what we have. And today we are actually not going to be using miniatures that much. It's going to be more theater of the mind because we're in the city and I don't have any city setups.
Oh,
Which is
So
a
it's
shame.
just our cameras.
okay.
That's what you have to
Yes,
donate.
you would get to choose the monster. That's the whole idea. If you're donating $50 straight up, I'm going to let you choose whatever monster you want. You tell me the monster in the chat and I will look it up.
Not to sound Klingon-y, but
Anything
choose our
up
pain.
to level CR8.
It's not the Tarask, please.
Well, that's not a CR8. Luckily for you. Alright, so that's how we
Oh, no,
are going to start
not
today.
the Demogorgon.
Let's go
Not
back
him
to
again.
Neverwinter. Now, we're going to be doing a downtime.
Yeah.
And before we do that, I suppose we should introduce the players. So, Sit, why don't you go ahead and start?
Wait, I thought I had already done that bit.
You did, but nobody was here.
Oh, awesome.
Oh.
So I am pouring my heart out at you and you're not listening. Anyway, so I'm the fighter of the group, that's me. And so we were, before everybody came in, we were talking about how May is now going to be the tank of the group once she gets her new fancy armor and weapons and stuff. Because she's already a fighter.
We got some kick-ass
But-
miniature stuff coming for that, too.
We were also talking about how Victor over there,
What?
yeah, well, not you personally, more like Dalen, the dwarf, is actually, Dalen has been our tank so far.
Yeah,
Especially in
since-
goat form. We have literally used the giant goat
since the
as a
day-
tank.
We
Since-
couldn't.
Just throw him in there.
Yeah.
Well, he threw himself in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's totally.
Since the death of Salazar, Salazar was our tank. So since we
Yeah.
lost Salazar, Darling had to step forward and tank. So he was a druid. Well, he's a druid.
He still
But
is a druid.
It's
He
been,
still is a druid.
Yes,
He is a
he's-
druid who is now a
It's been fun.
you
It's
know.
been fun tanking as a druid.
bleeding
as
tank.
As a spell casting druid, not a spell changing druid. It's been a challenge.
Yeah, you know.
But he's very stubborn.
Oh yes, we know.
We
You know?
couldn't have defeated that dragon without Snowball. By the way, Snowball is the name of his goat.
Yes.
Even
no,
he-
it isn't.
Yes,
It is.
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
We named all of your animal forms.
So
You're just gonna
far.
have to live with it.
Yeah, man, sometimes it's just like that.
Yes.
Besides, it gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, and then it just kind of snowballed.
Ew.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, let's move on from there.
Yeah,
Although it's your
please.
turn. Let's talk about your fungus.
Okay. That is
That sounds like he has something in his feet. Oh my gosh.
Why do we have to talk about
Jesus Christ, man.
First herpes, then the fungus. What is going on here?
Well,
Okay,
we still have a happy mushroom. Speaking of fungi.
Yeah.
So, Aldo, who are you playing?
I play Arthur the Human. He is a gunslinger, dual classing as a warlock. The warlock class is one class homebrewed by you.
Yes, it's
It's
inspired by
amazing.
the Circle of Spores, the new druid class, but I turned into a warlock class. With
It's
the help of
amazing.
Victor as well. And lots of online resources.
Okay, so I have a question here.
Yes.
Just remind me, what color hair does Arthur have?
Like,
Black, I believe.
no,
No,
it's
he's blonde.
He's
Dirty
blonde.
blonde,
Yeah,
right?
you're blonde.
Yeah,
I
dirty
think
blonde.
you're
Yeah,
blonde.
because
Yeah,
like
he was blonde.
today, I got to see Victor's new miniature, and all of this time I thought he was a ginger, and it turns out his hair is black.
Yes.
I thought so too, but yeah, no, he guess maybe he was angry at first. I don't know.
yeah, really angry. For a long time.
So
I don't know, maybe he
got
got
a
like-
hair change.
I don't know, maybe he
Yes.
got my wizard ex-boyfriend's hair treatment, and now it's black.
While he's sleeping. Like we're tired of this ginger. Too much attitude.
Also, there
Yeah.
is something about,
Maybe
I
Alencia
had an extreme makeover.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, by
Alencia
me.
gave him a makeover in his
Where's your
sleep to
miniature?
try
I'll
and
put it
make
up
him
for
a little
people
more
to see.
discreet.
Oh my gosh.
Or
oh
maybe
yeah.
to be fair, he just was
Yeah.
sleeping in red.
So
leaves The past
know.
actually, and they got stuck in
When
there
do you want to get there
forever.
and give me a...
Maybe it was
But, never
Alencia's
mind.
plan to make him a
Miniatures
little
are
more
there.
discreet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because he's gotten us in trouble enough times, you know?
yeah, but that's usually more the yelling more than the hair.
Well, yeah,
So-
but
Victor brought this today. He made a homemade cart because we always are lacking a cart to carry our treasures in. So Victor
Yeah.
made this homemade cart.
Now we're
Is this not badass? Unfortunately, we're not going to be using the cart today. Let's in the
Lord, we
city.
have it now.
Yes.
We have
It's
Alencia,
ready.
and we have our druid right here, Dalen. And we also have two other ones that are not here because they're up on the other side of the room and I can't reach them. But these are our miniatures that we'll be using until I get some new
My
Kickstarter
first
coming
name is
in
the blonde one with the
from
brown
Zealot
the
Miniatures.
bottom.
So Zealot Miniatures is bringing some heroic female
Here.
female
You can throw
miniatures,
those in the cart,
and they're
please.
also sending me some extra plate armor from the Minotaurs, so I can actually craft plate armor onto the miniature for May.
Yay.
Because her miniature is a barbarian female.
I am not a barbarian.
Yes, but you look like one.
You are like
The
two.
one time I tortured an orc.
You are just two
Just
leaves
one
from
time. I
going
was mad.
barbarian.
My friend had just been killed. I was upset.
Barbarians and
What?
the character, the miniature looks like a barbarian.
It does
but what
not
we're gonna
look
do
like
is
a
we're gonna
barbarian.
well, just because she's muscular. A fighter doesn't always look muscular. She could be a fighter or barbarian miniature, but we're going to use it as a fighter, and I'm going to craft plate mail armor onto this miniature.
May is a very strong woman.
She is super
Well,
strong.
yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a tough girl.
So this is our party right now, except for Croesus. Croesus is currently studying in university, both in real life and on the game.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and continue this adventure. Now, previously on Not Another TPK, we had just finished slaying a dragon, a young dragon. The adventurers made their way to Neverwinter, talked to the smithy, who told them that it would take about a month and a half, a month or 5 weeks to be able to craft everything, but to keep in mind that it was also the Greengrass holiday on the 4th week. So, the adventurers have to find something to do during that time. And I have a big long list of things that are going to be happening during that time. So first off, May has decided to find some work along the wall. In Neverwinter, we're in a time period of 1481, where the spell plague still has some effects, along with the eruption of Mount Hotenau about 30 years earlier. So,
27.
huge
27.
few years doesn't matter. There's a
Incredibles.
huge rift within Neverwinter where monsters sometimes emerge. So the Lord Neverember, who moved in from Waterdeep, has created a big wall, and he's hired Mintarn guards, pretty much freelance resource, to
Mercenaries.
guard and keep justice in the city. May will be staying with the Mintarns up in the. Oh, let me get that book out real quick.
It's the Stone Mask Tavern.
Which tavern was that?
Stone Mask.
The Mask Tavern, that's right.
It's a floating one.
Now there's a huge tavern that's up in the sky, and that's where the Mintarns stay, and that's where May will also be staying. That's going to be 1 gold and 5 silver pieces per night. However, you're going to be working. So what we're going to do is have you roll for your work, and we're just going to have you roll. Let's see. Would you like to roll for each week of work? Let's
Yes.
start with each week.
Okay.
So May, why don't you go ahead and roll for your first week of work? This is what you need to do.
Where's my dice?
I don't know.
You are going to roll. Get out my Xanathar's guide here.
Yes, let me go get mine.
Run.
Okay, so if I don't interpret
Now,
right now.
being on the wall, you are going to be regarded almost as like a city hero. People are going to look up to you, especially the town guard, because you are helping them keep the peace. So what I'm going to do is
And
you're going to have
always wanted to
advantage
be a
on
hero.
all things dealing with the town guard. You'll have advantage from now on within Neverwinter, unless you do something to screw something up really bad.
Okay, do not get drunk
Like-
with the town guard then.
So
Like getting
let's start
real
with the
drunk.
wages.
Don't get that drunk with the town guard.
Your wages. I think I need you to roll a d20.
Alright. 19! And I have improved critical. Just saying.
19 with an improved critical. What do you mean improved critical? Was that a bonus?
She rolled a 19, she rolled a 20.
But
Yes.
that's only for attacks.
That's for attacks.
That's
Yeah.
for fighting.
Let me try to. Come on,
Right.
I'm negotiating my wages
19
here.
is really good. 19 is really good because that's going to
Very
add.
Roll.
I believe you add your strength proficiency.
Oh, thank goodness. Strength, that would be a +3.
Plus 3, 19, 20, 21, 22. If you roll a 21 or higher, you will get 27 gold pieces per week.
Hell yeah.
And your
Minus
life expenses
1
covered.
gold plus, 1 gold plus 5 silver pieces times 5 would be, somebody do the math.
Okay, hold on. How much did you say it was? I can do the math. Yes, say it again.
1 gold, 5 silver pieces. 5 silver pieces is half a gold.
Okay, that's what it costs per day, right?
Is your meal?
And I am
Subway.
earning
Oh, I was
how
gonna say,
many?
Subway, what does it have to do with, there's no shop in Subway. I'll get the same thing that I'll getting.
Okay,
The
so
same as
I'm
Subway.
gonna be spending a gold piece plus 5 silver a day, right? But I am earning how much per week?
27.
Okay, 27.
And we're not done with the carousing yet. Carousing is pretty much drinking along, drinking with the nobility, or drinking with the people. Now, you mentioned also that you want to try to get in good with more Neverwinter. Are you going to be waiting until the festival to do that, or
I'll wait till the festival.
so wait 4 weeks until you get some reputation?
Yeah, so everybody knows me, and
Excellent.
and I can use my fancy shampoo.
By the way, I
nice.
have that now. I stole it back when you were.
These are
shit
not
me.
Minotaur.
Oh damn
These
it!
are Mintarn. They're from an island.
Then I'm
They're
gonna
from
have
an
to steal
island
it
place,
back.
which creates a lot of guards. Not Minotaur, but Mintarn. A
Where's
little
the
bit
fun in
different.
that?
All right, so let's see. I'm going to be rolling a percentage dice to see if there's any complications that she faces. Let's see, and I'm going to say she's going to be drinking per night, so she has a 40% chance of a complication during her time working.
Wait,
40% chance of a complication.
why?
Why? Because you're drinking
You're an
and
alcoholic.
carousing with free swords.
I'm not an alcoholic. I got over it.
Sure
Okay,
you
fine.
are,
I
but
was
you are in a
hungover.
place where there's lots of bar brawls, it's rough and tumble, you're hanging out with the guards. And just-
Yes, but I want to keep myself, clean-ish
let's
until
see
the
what
festival.
happens. Oh, it looks like I have a 30, which means you got within the 40% during that time. Let's see what complications rose. Bum, bada, bum, bum, bum.
We're going to have to get her out of town in the middle of the night, right? While everything's burning in the bar.
Complications for the middle
have
class
never been an
carousing.
arsonist.
I'm going to roll a 1d8.
No, it's because of your presence, not because of your input.
Oh.
Okay, excellent.
Oh my goodness. Now what?
I'm not going to mention what happens yet. We'll roleplay that.
Oh dear.
Okay, you make a foe. Actually, I will say, you're going to make an enemy out of a local spellcaster. You are not very good with spellcasters. Maybe you started dating another spellcaster, huh? I don't know, so I'll let you think about that. Now, that was the first week. Actually, that covered all your work
Maybe
for the
you
rest of
should
the
go
week.
the wizard slayer route.
What we're going to do next now? That's week 1. Let's go over to... Let's talk about Aldo, excuse me, Arthur and Elinthia.
Okay.
They were mentioning working together to create some forgeries using this moonstone goblets that they found. They found moonstone goblets, silver goblets inlaid with moonstones. Very expensive. They found them in the castle, Salazar's castle. And they are going to try to see if they can forge some documents to make them appear different than what they really are and sell them for higher. So, first off, let's see. I need Elinthia to do some rolls.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, we need to make some forgeries.
52 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces, so she will have 82 gold pieces
What do I roll?
and 5 silver pieces left to be. Oh, Lee did the math for you too. Thank you, Lee. Alright, there we go. And it is. I mean, okay, I need to tell you what you're going to do. So, you said you wanted to create a new dress with Salazar's clothes. First, I need to know, do you want to create a fine dress? Like very elegant, or do you want to just create a common dress?
No, of course a fine dress.
Alright, so it costs you 14 gold pieces and weighs 6 pounds.
14 gold pieces.
For a fine dress, yes.
Okay.
I made it 1 gold piece less because you have all the materials.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
just
that's
take away 14 gold pieces for that,
Yep.
and that will be done. You don't have to take any time to do that. You just go to a tailor to do that.
Okay.
And just give them the stuff and say you want it to be done within a week. Alright, so 1 week you'll have those clothes to use.
Okay.
Second, you mentioned you wanted to forge documents using Salazar's pedigree. Now, Salazar is related to, well, his last name is Salazar Everwinter.
Oh,
Neverwinter.
no.
I think it's Everwinter. I think it's on the back of your sheet. You remember when you showed the name? It's on the left side.
Should be
You wrote it down.
Neverwinter, right?
Everwinter?
Everwinter?
Better, I don't, I'm not sure.
Everwinter?
Neverwinter, because
I'm not sure. I got
Everwinter, I think.
Everwinter, but I'm not sure. Maybe I got it wrong.
It was
Yeah,
Salazar Everwinter. Yes.
He wasn't related to the Lord
He was-
Neverwinter, but to the last monarchs of.
yeah, you know, the
So
ones that got
Salazar-
killed.
Huh.
Our previous player, who unfortunately met with a untimely demise, was pretty much in line to hold the throne of Neverwinter. Had it been discovered and had he pursued that course of action, he was in line to take the throne by rights. You have his pedigree and his signet ring, although I believe May has a signet ring. With
Yeah,
those-
like, I think I have his stuff because I'm also the one stuck carrying around his giant axe.
You do have a big giant battle axe as well.
Yes, that I feel too guilty to ditch. And I'm
So-
also very good with, so there's that.
What would you like to create first? Would you like to try to create these new documents or to do the Moonstone goblets? So each of those will take 1 week to do.
First the documents.
Yeah, first the goblet.
The goblets?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the goblets, I need to know, are you just going to create documents to show the certified goblets, or are you going to try to change the goblets somehow to be something else?
No,
and what are you
no.
going to be? Like, what are you going to, what are they going to, what history are you going to give them to make them more valuable?
Just the document.
Okay, what history are you going to give these goblets to make them appear more valuable? Although, I think you mentioned,
Yep. Okay, the story goes like that.
Okay.
These goblets belong to three, are part of a set of 9, but there are only 3 have been recovered.
Uh-huh.
So if by any chance we found more of these goblets, we can sell the whole set later.
Uh-huh.
the Neverwinter 9.
Yeah, the Neverwinter 9 were these city heroes 150 years ago, and the story is that Elincia is going to pass as a noble. That she just inherit these goblets from her father. Let's say it's her father. Yes, her father just died, and
Okay.
these goblets have been in the family because she is the great granddaughter of one of those 9 heroes, and she now feel is her her duty
Uh-huh.
to sell them back to the city to be displayed and inspire the reconstruction of Neverwinter. And we have chosen the what's it called? This tavern that has this lot of those treasures. And
Driftwood?
Yeah, the Driftwood tavern.
Fancy one.
Yeah,
The 7 what?
The Driftwood
the
Tavern. No?
Driftwood.
Oh, the Driftwood Tavern? Well, I don't think he stands the Driftwood Tavern anymore, are you?
No.
You chose another tavern, so you're
Yeah.
doing the Driftwood Tavern. The Driftwood Tavern is a tavern full of knickknacks and antiquities that the tavern owner likes to collect from
Yeah.
old Neverwinter before it was destroyed.
We're going to sell those goblets there and say that they belong to the past, to the heroes of the past of this city. So you know we may have a chance.
Okay.
You know, with the story of Lincia being a noble and maybe I don't know forging some papers that look really old that say that these are the goblets to our heroes or something like that.
Yes, the Neverwinter 9 were famous heroes of Neverwinter, and they're buried within. Where are we at? They are buried in the Vault of the Nine, somewhere in Castle Never.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are going to sell them to a higher price. Arthur was he was a scoundrel in his past life. He was a fencer for art thieves. So he knows approximately the value of the goblets, 60 gold per goblet.
It's 60 gold piece per goblet.
Yeah.
If you would know the regular value of them.
Yeah, so we are going to sell them, all of them, for 2,070 gold
Okay.
You're gonna try to sell them for how much?
for 2070. That's going to be
2,070?
yeah. We're trying to get a 50% profit of the real value.
Okay.
Yeah,
2,070 gold
Yeah.
from 60. 60 times 4.
yeah,
2,000 or 200?
200.
Oh,
200.
Okay, 200. I was gonna say, wow.
200. Sorry,
Man,
sorry,
that's gonna be
sorry.
like a 25.
No. 270.
2,000 is.
You're gonna need a really damn good deception right there. Woo.
Yeah.
270.
Yeah.
Gold.
I was just letting him to do all the negotiations.
Yeah.
Okay, so forging the documents for the items to increase the price.
And you know, we
I need you to roll a d20 plus proficiency.
before going to that, I recommend we take a bath with the magical shampoo, so we look more.
That won't matter with her,
Yeah.
with her editing, forging the documents. That will not
Yeah.
matter how she looks. So week 1,
Let's point something out. It always helps if she looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a guess. You're getting a nice deep plunging neckline on that gown.
The thing
Yes,
is that the
of
owner is a
course.
woman, and I don't know how she swings. So you know,
okay?
maybe it's more like, look at this young woman that wants to help
Well,
rebuilding
she-
the city.
She need to look novel.
Yeah,
Of course.
Novel enough.
yeah.
Well, if you're going to be selling something that's noble, you could also, another option, of course, is selling you even higher up. And the higher you go up, the more you can sell, but there could be more scrutiny.
Yeah, but since I'm like an expert with relics and all that stuff, I think I can do this thing.
All right? So, I need you to roll a d20
It
and add your proficiency bonus.
it should be with deception.
No, you're just going to be rolling a d20 and add your
Okay.
proficiency bonus.
Or
Okay.
It's
making
intelligence, I believe, actually.
for making the fake papers.
You're
for
rolling
the
your
goblins.
intelligence and add a proficiency.
Okay.
Because it takes intelligence to forge.
Mm. Okay, that turned out good. It's 20 total.
20 total. Woo!
Yes.
You were successfully able to create documents labeling that these are 4 of the original documents, and you created a history. Actually, I'm gonna have you roll another DC, but this time in history.
Okay.
Can I
To see
assistance
how
with her?
historical you have.
Can I help her?
Yes,
with
you
that?
can also roll DC. I know she'll roll at an advantage.
Okay.
Okay. Good man.
Let's see what you got. How historical are you going to get with these guys?
A 19 plus.
19? Okay, that's good. Okay. So we have 5 weeks worth of downtime right now in Neverwinter. Now, she's forging documents for these goblets they found in the castle. These moonstone goblets made of silver and moonstone. And they're going to they're forging them to become, whether they are the goblets that were originally owned by the Neverwinter 9.
Some
guys were
of them,
famous warriors.
not all of them. Some of them.
Just 4 of them. They only have 4 goblets.
3.
3, excuse me. You're keeping one, right?
Yes.
Arthur doesn't know that Elincia took one. He believes that there are only 3.
Ah, okay. So there's 3 goblets. So 3 of the
Yes,
9
in fact,
they
no one knows
found.
that.
These would be
Yeah.
antiques, highly valued by collectors or royalty.
I like to imagine that she puts everything on her cleavage and it just disappears.
You like to imagine that.
Sure.
All right. So you have successfully created these documents, and you've made it so historical. You've written like documentation that states like it was stated that it was seen that the Neverwinter hero was holding this goblet during this party, and he had kept it in his vault, and then it disappeared. And things like that. You have a whole history of this thing, just documents, just a portfolio of documents backing up the claim to this. So, when you try to sell this, a person will have to roll about an 18 or higher to realize if it's a deception or not.
Okay, deception then.
Well, no, not you. When you're selling it,
Okay.
the person that is buying it
Okay,
will look
okay.
at it, and if they're proficient enough, they will probably have to roll 18 or higher to be able to realize if this is a forgery or not.
Okay.
And then somebody else will have to roll deception as well, or performance to try to get them away from thinking about that. All right, so those are made. That was the first week. Arthur, what are you doing in the first week? Because you're not going to be able to do anything related to that in the first week because she's creating it. It took her a while to create all this portfolio of information.
I would like to go to the blacksmith and get my short sword sharpened and buy some ball bearings.
Okay, that's going to be pretty easy. That's only going to take you a day.
Much.
Actually, less than that. Because you can either get it sharpened professionally or you can buy a whetstone.
No, professionally. Please.
This is what the whetstone will do for you.
Okay.
You will know how to do the whetstone because it's pretty simple.
What's
You
that?
can pay 1 copper piece.
Sure.
This whetstone, you can sharpen 5 pieces of non-magical slashing or piercing weapons during the during a short or long rest to give a +1 non-magical bonus to a weapon for 8 hours. That's what the whetstone will do.
8 hours?
It gives an 8-hour +1 bonus, non-magical.
Okay.
That's what your whetstone will do. You could do it during a short or long rest.
Okay, get ball bearings.
Ball bearings. Ball bearings, you get. They have come in a bag of 2-pound bag of 1,000 bearings, and it costs 1 gold piece.
1 gold piece. I'm going to buy 3 of those pouches.
You're gonna buy 3?
Yep.
Three bags?
Let's say. Okay, 4 of them.
4 bags. Okay, so you have 4,000
for
ball
each.
bearings.
1 for each.
You have 4,000 ball bearings. They're 2 pounds each. Everybody, can you add ball bearings if you'd like to in your character sheet? It's just put ball bearings, 2 pounds.
Why?
Because they're going to be useful, trust me.
Ball
Okay.
bearings, you can put them down and lay them behind you when you're running, and they'll cover a 10 square foot
You know, like-
space.
What I do with the grease, but it stays.
Why don't you buy caltrops?
Yeah.
Are those available?
Caltrops?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can find some.
Will it be half and half?
Yeah, and I think it'll probably cost gold pieces as well because it's made out of the same stuff.
Mm,
It's just shaped a little bit different, made it sharper. So if you'd like to buy 2 bags of caltrops, it's going to be 4 gold pieces either way.
yeah, half and half.
Yep, and it's not going to be as much. It's not going to be 1,000 pieces of caltrops,
No.
but it should pretty much you throw them down. It'll still cover the same 10 square foot space. Now, any character running around through the ball bearings, if they're running, they have to make, I believe, a DC 10. It's a DC 10 or DC 15 save. I believe it's a DC 10. Where's the ball bearings? Where's the? Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's see. Ball bearings. 10-foot cube. Creature makes a DC 10 save if running or they fall prone. Creatures walking don't need to make a save. For caltrops, what we're going to say is it's also a DC 10 save to realize they're there. If they're running. Actually, I don't know if
Maybe
it's going to be a DC 10 dexterity save to realize they're coming if they're not running. And they will take damage, D6.
So, what do you guys want?
it would turn into a difficult terrain.
We'll come back to that later, but we'll think about that when it comes up.
Okay.
I don't want to spend too much time with that. So you have 2 bags of caltrops, 2 bags of ball bearings.
What do you want, guys? Horty or slippery? Slippery for you, horting for you. Slippery for you,
right.
horting for me.
Arthur, you also said you wanted to start working.
Okay.
Come in handy if we have to run, okay?
But I want to hurt people.
You also
Can we
said
have
you
half and
wanted.
half?
Yep.
You can have mine.
You also said you wanted to work,
Yeah.
so you could try to work for your stay because you're getting pretty broke. So you said you wanted to work at the same tavern you're going to try to sell these cups for.
No. In the tavern she's staying.
You're going to work in the tavern with all the roughnecks and hardened.
I'm just going to see if they want to hire someone to repair stuff with the tinker tools. Maybe
Okay.
broken clocks, maybe broken instruments, like sextants. Maybe they have kids and
You
toys.
might have a better chance at the to find work like for something that needs repaired. This place might not need as many repairs, but maybe the beached Leviathan, which is down below.
Sure.
The beached Leviathan cavern caters to sailors, smugglers, pirates, slavers, merchants, and other arriving by sea.
My type of people.
It's also a very humid place.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Get the
So
sports
the beached
everywhere.
Leviathan, would you like to work there?
Sure.
All right. So you could definitely work there. You're going to be doing a lot of different stuff. let's see here. Now, the former captain leases one of his chambers on a semi-permanent basis to. You'll meet a person named Lynn Jez. You might want to write that down.
Lin?
She's a scarred water soul genasi. And she serves as the Neverwinter Harbor Master.
Never Ember?
The Neverwinter, yep. Neverwinter Harbor Master.
Master. Okay. It's a water genasi, right?
Or I guess it would be Neverwinter, but yes. The Neverwinter Harbor Master.
Winter.
So
It's
you'll
important.
know you'll have met her. And let's see. You and the tavern owner is Harag. Harrag. He's a tavern owner that you meet.
Harar?
Harrag. Harag. Yes.
Okay. Master.
So this is where you go. Now you're going to be rolling for how much money you're going to make. Roll a d20.
That would be 17.
A 17. Okay, and let's see. What services are you planning on doing?
Repairing and maintaining stuff.
Let's go ahead. Would that be I'll let you do a dex or intelligence.
I say dexterity.
Okay, so add your dex to that. How much is it?
19.
It comes to 19.
Yeah.
Okay, at 19, you will be making. This is only 1 gold piece a night.
Okay.
This place. And at 19, you will be making, let's see, 2 gold piece a week.
2 gold piece a week.
Okay? This is 1 gold piece a night. Stay there.
So I'm making 2 gold pieces per week, not per day.
No, you're making 2 gold pieces a week.
Okay.
That's a regular salary.
Good. And I'm spending 1.
Excuse me, one moment. I think actually the tavern is a scurry place, so it's not going to be as good as the other ones. It's not going to be 1 gold piece a night. Excuse me. It's going to be
Silver?
2 silver pieces a night. Excuse me.
Pieces.
Yes, because it's a little bit lower class. If you're going to stay there.
I'm planning to. Do they have like a means to secure my equipment? I don't have to carry it all
If you
day.
get a room, you could be able to get a chest. Yes.
Yes. Do I have to pay extra for that?
This will be part of the room.
Okay. I'd like to keep the enchanted shield there.
If you'd like, sure.
Yeah, and also.
You will not be able to leave that enchanted shield too far from you.
Why?
You just can't.
Can I unattune it?
When you decide to leave that shield in the chest and you leave more than 20 feet, you just suddenly feel an urge you have to go back to it.
Can I unattune it? Separate myself from it?
Can you do what?
Unattune?
Can you unattune yourself?
Yeah.
You can certainly try. Do you know how?
I guess doing the same thing I did for attuning it, but backwards.
Unfortunately, you can spend a week trying to do this. Would you like to do your research of the instead of working? Would you like to research about the shield?
I would love to, but I don't have the funds until we sell those goblets. So
All right. Do you know what?
I guess
Let's look at the
have to
funds and what it will
carry-
take to research for that shield. Research. Here we go. Go to the page. Where are you? Oh, no. Okay, here we go. You want to research that shield. Week 4, creating a mural, meditating, first to a tavern. Oh, I didn't write this one down. So, researching. Here we go. It's 50 gold pieces for 1 week of research.
Mm.
You'll have advantage on your checks. If you'd like to add more to your proficiency, or do a +1 to make it easier to pass, you have to pay 100 gold pieces. You'll go to the same magic shop, Saracen's Oddities. I believe there's a name of the shop. You'll go to him because that's the one you know who knows some weird stuff.
Yeah,
Has a lot of
he's
magic
a
items.
relic hunter, to say something.
So,
He knows
would you
magic.
like to go there? Would you like to spend any extra gold pieces of 100 gold pieces each? Do you have 50 gold pieces first to?
No, I'm
Right.
waiting to sell those goblets.
All right, so you'll have to wait before. You cannot
Yeah.
leave the shield.
Yeah.
The
guess
shield will have to be on you.
Well, I guess I will carry the shield, saying the streets are dangerous or something like that.
Our friend got a special magical shield, but it turns out it has some kinks to it. And one of the things is he cannot untune from it and cannot leave it.
I guess it'd be useful if I can get the bad stuff out of it. Hope.
All right, so you're not going to be doing that. You've purchased the whetstone. You've got your magical stuff here. You've gotten your ball bearings. You mentioned you wanted to try to find potions of heroism. Would you like to try to do that?
I would like to skip that, and I would like to prepare for the festival. Do some preparations.
The festival. So here's the thing for preparing for the festival. To create a mural, you'll meditate for 10 days. The festival is on the 4th week. You'll create. It'll take you 10 days to meditate and to create that mural.
Sure.
Once you do, you'll gain inspiration.
Cool.
Are you ready to do that now, or are you going to wait until the festival starts?
I would like to.
You should probably wait until the 3rd week, probably, or maybe the 2nd week to do that
Okay.
one, I think.
Then if. Yes.
Or just work in the Driftwood Tavern?
Yes.
Alright,
Until
let's work in
we
the Driftwood
can.
Tavern.
Until the first week has passed and Elincia has the fake documents prepared.
Are you going to be drinking with any of the locals at the Driftwood Tavern?
Only one.
Or not
beer-
Driftwood Tavern, excuse me, at the Pirate.
Do you mean carousing? You mean carousing?
I'm sorry, the what? The Green Genasi?
No. Do you mean going carousing?
Carousing, yes. Are you going to
No.
drink with the locals?
No, just drink one night and make friends one night, but not actively looking to have fun or something like that. No, that's
Okay.
expensive, and I don't have that kind of bones.
Alright, you have no complications from your work.
Nice.
So while you're working, you have no complications that show up. You got lucky. There's nothing, no issues that will affect your time working. You just have regular working. They let you work, and you make your money. So remember, I believe it was 3 silver pieces per night.
Yep.
And you're going to be making 2 gold pieces a week.
I have enough silver.
So that, I'm not sure if you'll come out even, but I'll let you calculate all that up. Let's go to Dalen now. Dalen, on your week 1, Aldo's working. Arthur's working, okay. Okay, Dalen, you said you'd also like to go to work, but you'd like to work at what tavern?
To the floating one.
Alright, so you're going to go to the floating one, the Mask.
Yes. That
I believe it's called the Mask. It's actually called
Mask of something.
something else. Let's see.
wooden mask or the something mask. I
There
don't
is a
know.
special. There's an interesting tavern here in
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter, and this tavern is floating. After the spell play, it detached from the land and began floating in the air. And this tavern is where all the Mintarns stay, and it has a very big reputation for being raucous, loud, full of horrors, and pretty much anything you could ever want. You can get there. And that's where the city guard, like to stay, and that's also where May is going to be staying. It's going to be 2 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces a night. Excuse me, 1 gold piece, 5 silver pieces a night. And you are going to be working, so let's go ahead and have you roll for that. You are going to have some special advantages on your rolls. He used to be a brewmaster in his town, so he's going to try to show off his brewery skills to see what happens. So, Dylan, let's start with you.
What do
Dylan,
I roll?
I need you to roll a medicine check plus proficiency.
Medicine.
Yes, that's for your brewery. And add your proficiency for your brew skills.
Okay, well, I'm proficient in medicine.
Exactly, plus 6, I believe.
I'm also proficient with brewing tools, brewing materials. So yes, I have
Well,
plus 6.
actually, I think it's brewery tools. So you're getting, because you're proficient, you're getting your proficiency bonus.
Here.
Yep, plus 3, and then
and
6.
plus 4. That would be a plus 7.
I believe it's 6.
Yes, I haven't
Medicines.
updated this.
Plus 6, right?
It's plus 4 and plus 3.
But your medicine, you have a special. So it's plus 6 plus 3, so 9.
Okay.
You're going to add a +9 to your roll.
And that's 12 plus 9,
21.
21.
All right, you got just what you needed to make 27 gold pieces a week. You are very favored within this group. They really like your work.
How much? 27?
27 a week. It's 5 weeks.
27 a week. Okay, let me note that.
And then you can subtract, I believe Lee did this earlier for us. He calculated the cost of 1.5 times
Are there-
35. It's 52 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces for your time staying there.
Are there quarters for the workers in this tavern?
No.
Okay, then I'm not staying there.
You're not staying there? Okay, where would you like to stay?
Go down
In
here.
the wall.
In the wall?
Yes.
I'm not sure if you can stay in the wall, but you mean the wall? The guards, the guards.
In the wall, inside the wall.
I'm not sure if you can get inside that wall.
Yes,
if you
I
try to
can.
break through that wall, people are going to stop you.
No, I'm not gonna break it through.
Are you going to sleep outside?
I'm going to melt
With the
with the wall.
Oh, you have a special magic that can let you do this?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about this magic. I was like, what the heck are you talking about?
It's called melt into stone.
Melt into stone, how long does it last? And do you have
8 hours. Up to 8 hours.
Does it require concentration?
Let me see. Melt into stone. No. I think it's not concentration. Might want to look for it.
Okay, then you can do that. You can have not spend any money, I suppose. Yeah, not any money to be able to stay there.
So just
And you'll-
spending money on food and things like that.
You'll have to spend no money to keep because when you're drinking, you'll be able to grab a few drinks if you want,
Oh yes, of course.
and you will get a meal.
Oh, perfect.
So you'll make 27 gold pieces a week.
Yeah.
All right. Whew. So let's go on to. Oh, you do have a complication though. I rolled a 3. You had to get
Okay, yes.
10% complications. Let's see what happens in your
Perfect.
complications. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, let's make that interesting.
It's going to get really interesting. Let's see what we got here. 127. All right, here we go. So your lifestyle was that, and your complication. I'm going to roll a d6. Talk about hanging out. Yeah, he's going to stay inside the wall. I'm going to roll a d6 to see what kind of complication he gets on this table from Danisar's. I rolled a 4. Oh, that's interesting. All right, and where are you? Your employer. Okay. You're going to learn a few things. Actually, I had a couple things I want you to roll for. I need you to roll a d20 charisma.
20.
For rumors, to see if you've got any rumors. You are also working
A D20
in a
charisma.
tavern. I want you
Okay.
to also roll d20 for charisma.
That's a -1. So that's a natural 1 with
Natural
a -1 that would be a 0.
Okay, so you learned nothing
Oh my
new.
goodness.
You
Yes.
learned nothing.
I care. I couldn't
He
care
probably
less
learned a lot
about.
of things that weren't true.
One of my objectives was to learn about humans in the north, but I think I learned nothing.
So
Yeah,
you
they are humans.
No, I think I probably learned things that
Probably.
were not true.
yeah.
Maybe, yes.
Now you
No, you got the existential. Are we here? Are they human? Are they here?
Why do they reproduce so fast?
So Galen pretty much kept to himself. He just made the beer. They loved it, but he never really made any close contacts or friends. So I had
he
two
was too
different
busy
things.
bartending.
127.
Poor David.
How could you do that?
Okay.
You're supposed to work with the people, not just here's your beer, here's your beer, here's your beer.
But I'm not giving them beer.
He's in the back
I'm
making
making
it.
it.
Oh,
I'm making the beer.
so you are like the gnome in the.
Then you got
in
so
the
many
basement.
commissions that you were too busy brewing to
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
talk.
Yes,
Have you
exactly.
seen that chapter of 31
Beer was a
Minutos where
success.
the
Terrible success.
Tulio's speech is made by a faceless writer?
I'm like
He's the faceless writer.
yeah,
Yeah, he
exactly.
rolled an actual 0.
What's the speech?
I'm working like a leprechaun, making
So,
shoes.
You're working, and in the last week, week 5 pretty much,
Okay.
you stumbled upon something.
A corpse?
Not a corpse. You stumbled upon
A
something.
drunkard?
A corpse. That was the secret ingredient.
Tasty, tasty corpse.
You stumbled upon something that created a hostile, an enemy.
What?
An hostile. You created something. You made an enemy.
Oh, great!
Another
Right
one.
there.
Another
Last
one,
week.
yes. Because we don't have enough enemies.
Let's
I
see
just put
here.
them on the list, like in the bottom,
Yes.
maybe.
Where is that? Oh, here it is. All right, the Moonstone Mask. A vertigo-inducing journey along the cliffside trail takes the adventurers to a new picture of Neverwinter's skyline. The Earth Moat, now known as the Moonstone, floats beside the western edge of the Protector's Enclave. High over the docks below, it hangs 100 feet above the crashing waves of the Sea of Swords, bound in place by thick chains strung to heavy anchors. A bridge that runs between the Earth Moat and the docks allows visitors to enter and exit. The Moonstone, the inn for which the moat is named, the Moonstone Mask offers guests lavish quarters, pleasurable company, and hard-to-beat view. All right, so that Moonstone thing is run by a half-elf named Lisette Sheldar. And the commander of Mintarn, May, you want to write this down, is General Sabine. She's the commander of the mercenaries that are in this inn.
Okay.
And it looks like, yes, it houses many of the, let's see. So actually, you do not have to pay upkeep if you're working. If you're working for them, they house the mercenaries as part of the deal.
Woo! That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
If you drink, you will have to pay for drinks.
Ooh, that's not what you wanted to hear.
I can live with that. That should encourage sobriety.
So if your drinks,
You are
I'm
not
sure how much your
carousing,
drinks are.
and
Let's
you are
see.
not making friends if you are not carousing.
I'm gonna say you spend.
I am not exactly the friendly type. Have you
I'm gonna
taken
say
a
you
look at
spend
my
two-
charisma?
You spend 2 silver
There's
pieces
none.
a night.
I mean,
Beer. How much is beer? I'm sure I have this here. Beer.
Their services or something like that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say you spend about 2 silver pieces a night.
On beer?
Oh yeah, drinks.
you
Oh,
are
here
an
we go.
alcoholic.
Yes.
Oh no, so that's a gallon of ale a
And
night.
I'm making pretty good beer, by the way.
You're
I
ten-
am drinking a gallon of ale every night.
Yes.
A gallon.
For his beer? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, a gallon sounds about right.
Also, I remember you had a problem with alcohol.
You used to take a freaking whole gallon all the time and drink it.
And you know
And
The one time I get blackout drunk and it is on Kills and Dragons. The one time.
yeah.
You're like a mercenary spring breaker right now.
So yeah,
Jesus Christ.
let's put you at 1 silver piece.
I love that.
1 silver piece, 2 silver pieces, up to you.
I'll say it's 1 silver piece.
1 silver piece a
I
night, that's
am
35 silver
trying to
pieces.
behave. What was that?
35 silver pieces.
Oh, 35.
35 days.
Oh, it's true.
Alright, 35 silver pieces, there we go. That's taken care of. Galen, so you discover that. Dun, 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 dun. At first, you see Lisette Sheldar is very nice to you, almost flirtatious at times. But you notice that there's something not so honest about her, and you realize she seems to be, how do you say it?
She's not a half elf.
She is definitely half elf, but
She's
she's
not a woman.
definitely a woman. She has connections to some kind of cult. You don't know what it, you don't know what it is, but she has some kind of connection to some kind of dark cult. Some dark underworld. Because you rolled so low, you really have no clue what it is. You just found out. She was whispering some things.
You know, one night she was naked,
Yeah.
covered in blood with a rope and a dagger, dripping
And
with blood.
I thought that was natural.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you just realize that she kind of, after the 5th week, she kind of dismisses you. And of course you're ready to go anyways. But yeah, you didn't realize what it was, but you realize she's up to something that's probably not so good.
Okay.
All right, so that's what happened with you. During your other time, you're going to be training. When May's not drinking and not working.
Also, do
she's
you
gonna
ask
be
me to
training
roll
with
for rumors?
Yes, we're gonna be
Sorry?
training together.
Do you?
Did you roll the D20?
No. Do you want me?
I do. Have you ever been in the bartender or anything like that?
Okay.
I'm actually more like repairing, but any job will do. Any job
Okay.
will do. That would be a 10.
You rolled a 10. And plus
Should I
your
discard?
charisma.
Charisma, that would be 11.
Okay, you rolled an 11. All right, let's see here. Page 127. So first, carousing, you rolled,
I
you have
did
made
not.
one allied contact. So you have made one friend.
Yay!
And you said you're working in the,
In the ship tavern, the beach Leviathan, I believe.
you're working at the, okay, you're working at that tavern. I'm going to say you became close to the Genasi.
Yeah, I'm friends with the boss.
Not the boss, the harbor master.
Even better.
All right, you became a friend with the Genasi. I can't find her name right now, but you probably shouldn't have it.
Yeah, his name was.
There we go, here we are.
Harmon. No.
Her name is Len
Jess.
Jess, which is Len-Ges. It's really weird. Len Jess.
Len. Yes.
She's a harbor master, and she's really good with numbers. She does. You find out that she does really well. She helps take care of her jobs right now. Pretty much are making sure all the ships are bringing things in and making sure the taxes are done right. Tax ledgers. So she's in charge of all the taxes, which you've heard there's a big tax in Neverwinter. And then when you get a rumor as well, I believe. Let's see what rumors you might have learned. 32. 32, here we go. You learned two things of rumors. Okay. All right, so what you learned about Lynn Jess as you talk with her, that she works almost directly with the Lord Protector. Or she does work directly with the Lord Protector.
With Neverember.
Yes, Lord Neverember. She works directly with them. But you also know that she has some side income.
Ooh.
You're not sure what it is.
She's scheming or like legit?
And you realize that she has a badge. Some kind of badge. She has some kind of marking, but she's hidden. You're not sure what it is. You know she has she has a secret. You just don't know what it is.
Involving a marking.
A marking or a badge. She wears a lot of clothes to make sure everything's good, but one time you caught a glimpse of it. It looked like a badge of some sort. Perhaps even a tattoo.
Okay, I don't like where that's going, but okay.
Alright? So that's what you learned. Let's go ahead and move forward now. Alright, so Dalen, he's also training with May in martial prowess, martial combat.
Yay!
He'll be doing this on their break times when they have time, probably in the evenings, just training each day for the 5 weeks. This is in preparation because as he tries to improve his skills in combat. This does not result in anything. It takes 10 weeks to gain a new level, a fighting level.
Then again, we would have 5 weeks of it, so
10 weeks.
we can work on it.
Yep. So
Yeah, so we'd be like halfway there.
he'll be training for 5 weeks while he's trying to prepare to increase it. Because right now he's mostly a magical user. He would like to become more.
You know how to
prowess.
receive the punch. Not how to punch, but how to receive the punch.
Let's go to
And I am more than happy to punch.
She got a new punching bag.
I got a lot of punches from that dragon.
Yeah, that was awful.
I believe I had a complication for you. Did I tell you what that complication was? Oh, the spellcaster, yes.
Yes.
Week 2, Alencia, let's go back to you.
Okay.
Week 2, what are you doing? Now we're just going to focus on you two because the rest of the stuff is done. You guys had a huge list of things you wanted to do.
Okay.
Week 2, are you going? You have finished.
We're-
You have
we're-
finished
we're
forging the
bullshit.
documents
Yeah.
for the goblets. You can begin forging documents for your third identity.
Yes.
Now, would you like to go ahead and start working on these?
Yes.
Also, help me selling these things. Let's get on classes.
Don't worry. I just need to be
Sure.
pretty and wear this.
Also, here's the
fabulous
shampoo.
dress. Oh yeah.
So are you gonna try to help him sell this stuff too?
No,
Maybe, but
for the advantage.
yes, but first I'm also forging the docs just because.
Okay.
Well.
For 1 week, it's gonna take you on your time to forge these documents. It's gonna take you, yeah, it's 1 week, and I need you to roll a d20 intelligence check,
Yeah.
and take 10 gold pieces for the materials, the special materials for the papers.
Oh, do we have 10 gold pieces?
Sure.
Okay.
Not in gold, but silvers.
Ah,
We have a lot of silver.
yeah. Just spare change.
Yeah, how much do you need?
10.
10.
10.
For the materials. Okay, what'd you roll?
Is 16 plus 2 plus 3. It's a 21 total.
All right, you are successfully able to forge documents using Salazar's pedigree. So you were able to make yourself a
Noble.
with royal lineage. You have both the ring signet.
Huh?
You have, if you take it from May, you have also a pedigree thing that has you that states where you were born, everything else. You are part of the royal family now, so you can literally walk along nobles, and you have a lot of jewelry as well in your stash that you could easily pull off being a noble woman, especially with your new dress as well. You have a new silken dress because Salazar liked to dress all fancy.
Okay.
And so you have silken clothes, you have a huge dress. You could easily.
You have so much charisma on display.
You literally, I mean, it's definitely a push-up.
Yes.
And you are able to now. Would you like to make a name for your character? Go ahead and write it down.
Yes, I need to
Also,
make some
if you want to be a
name.
redhead, we have this magic,
You are now
Die?
Lady. What?
you know?
So you are directly, actually, the
Lady of the
name
Winter.
of the actual name of the family, the royal family, was the Alagondar. You're directly related to Alagondar's lineage.
Okay.
So you're Everwinter. You can either try to use Everwinter or Alagondar.
Okay.
Alagondar was the king that died during the eruption.
I think that's better.
Yeah,
Yeah, Alexander.
Everwinter?
Alagander.
Alexander.
Alagander. So you
Yeah.
need to have a name, first name as well. Come up with whatever you want, however she looks. You have a new identity.
Yes.
Documents, legal
Elfie.
documents,
Get
everything.
an elfish name.
Yeah, maybe I need some elven one.
All right. So
Maybe
you
something
made docs.
that sounds like Elizabeth, but is written with the apostrophes.
What?
You know, that same
Elsa?
way we can call you Ellie either in your real name or your fake name.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because you might forget.
Yeah.
Especially-
I would certainly do.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the dwarf and me.
Yes.
Again, we're not exactly
Yeah, I need-
social
Arthur.
butterflies.
I need.
Yeah.
I'm a drunk, that helps, but
Week 2, Arthur. What are you
Yes.
doing?
Selling the goblets with her help. And her new identity's help.
So that'll take you. She's going to take about a week to make those documents before she can. She has the appearance. She has the dress and all this stuff. She could appear as a noble lady, but she doesn't have the documents that say she's a noble lady. So
Yeah.
she's not going to walk into the castle, for example, and
Yeah, she's
pass
just gonna
herself
be,
off.
you know-
I need to prove that I am
Yeah.
a noble, you know?
Uh,
I'm not getting arrested because of you.
maybe.
All right. So you have some other things you said you wanted to do.
Yes, I
You
use your
also wanted
bodyguard.
to find potions of heroism.
Yeah. Just research where I can get them.
Okay, so it's going to take you 100 gold pieces for 1 week of searching.
Yeah, not having that money.
Okay.
I guess another week working in the tavern. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So
Again, no funds.
are you going to try to use some of the common fund to try to find this?
We don't have enough common funds for
No, you
financing.
spent too
it.
much money on that dragon stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna scratch that. You're not gonna find potions of heroism. Are you gonna try to find? Well, it'd be the same thing. Try to find a magic item. It'll cost
No.
100 gold pieces to get information.
I'm going to wait until we have the money. We have time, cool. If not,
Would you still
Okay.
like to try to ask around for it?
sure.
Okay. I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna say you were asking around for it, and you meet somebody who says, because you find out like inside there was somebody that did have it, and he wanted 1,000 gold pieces for it.
1,000. Okay.
that you don't have.
And this one guy goes, "Hey, I heard you're looking for. I've heard you're looking for some potions.
Will you hear that? And yes,
Well,
I'm
you were
doing-
just in the store asking around about it.
Eh?
I actually do happen to have a stash. And instead of the regular 200 gold pieces that they sell them for in the stores, because they're really out, I can sell them to you for 100 gold pieces. Per bottle, of course.
Tell you what, buddy. I have a lot of quite complication this week, but I can hold on them for like another week, maybe. I should come back to you.
All right, yes, you know where to find me. And he'll be at the beach Leviathan.
Sure. I'm working there sometime.
That's probably where he found you because you were asking about it there. So that's what you did that week. Are you going to do anything else that week? Are you going to start preparing? Are you going to start preparing your the mural?
The festival is on the last week.
It's on the 4th week. This is the second week. And it's going to take you 10 days.
Yes, I would like to start collecting the materials. That it's easy. Most discarded parchment, water.
And water, what else?
Fine. Water, discard parchment, and scratch most I found anywhere.
Okay.
And also my own spores, obviously.
Okay. Also your own fungus that you have that
Yeah.
you create. Okay. All right.
Or
Excellent.
make the paint.
It's going to take you 10 days of just meditating. So you're going to be doing that whenever you're not working. You're going to be doing this probably. Maybe working during the night.
Yeah.
You're going to be pretty exhausted probably by the end of this. But you'll be able to rest before you leave for
Okay.
the trip. All right. So what I would like you to do, you begin creating a mural. Now Arthur follows a deity named Sabine.
Savarine.
Excuse me, Savarine.
Yeah.
Savarine is a deity of life and death, a deity of fungus. And she came to him and offered him life when he was dying from a necrotic blade injury. And so she gave him life and also gave him powers, as long as he keeps spreading her spores daily. And so he's going to create a large mural across the wall near the docks. So pretty much all the pirates and all the people who come in through the docks will be seeing this mural.
And it's going to be a moss graffiti. If you are not familiar with moss graffiti, you basically took the graffiti you found in stones in wet places, you make a mosh with that, add some paper like newspapers that are discarded, and you use that mixture as paint to elaborate the drawing,
Okay.
and with time it will bloom.
What's an artist? I think I would like you to do a DC. Would it be a dexterity or a performance to be able? I think it would be a performance for art. I want you to do a performance check. See how nice this actually looks, or if it looks like it's like a really nasty Picasso or reverberation done.
You know, like subjective. Okay, that
Art
would
is
be
subjective, definitely.
14 plus.
As long as not
plus proficiency
not,
or
Are you
bad
proficient?
restoration.
no, with
All right.
This
performance no.
Christ paint.
It's just me 14 plus
Oh.
performance.
I remember the
15.
the
15.
show.
Okay.
Yes.
So the art you make is actually not bad. It's decent. You can actually notice like a face. I'm guessing you
You
draw
can
like a
actually
big
tell
mushroom
what it
face.
is.
Yeah.
Mushroom.
Actually, if
I
you
mean,
want to use
You drew a
this,
picture.
And it's
Yes.
not like
Beautiful.
the
Here, go ahead and hand it to me.
this one.
So he draws a large face of the mural, a graffiti, and it looks just like this. Let me go ahead and make sure you guys can see.
Oh.
So this is what he draws along the wall
Yes,
in
That's
moss.
Lady
in
Serene.
moss. Yes.
All right, excellent, beautiful.
Alright.
And so
Incredible.
it looks great. I would like you to roll
That's fine.
2d6.
Nice.
One what?
2d6.
Is that what he's gonna get fined for?
Sure. That would
For
be
vandalizing the
2d6s, yeah.
walls.
8.
You rolled an 8.
For
Okay,
vandalizing the walls.
so-
Collecting the ducks.
Yeah.
You will have 8 days of inspiration.
Oh.
Lovely.
So you'll gain inspiration for the start of each day for 8 days after you
But this is supposed to bloom more like at the festival.
at the festival at the
So
end. So
after
it's
the-
going to be after you leave.
Sure.
So it's going to include like traveling time. It'll include so pretty much around the 5th week and also into traveling time. You'll have inspiration.
Ooh.
Okay, excellent. So that's done. Let's go to the third week. Alencia, you have now created documents,
Yep.
and it's the third week. What would you like to do in your third week?
On my third week, I'd like to let me first learn about the criminal world in Neverwinter.
You would like to discover and research the underworld, the criminal world.
Yeah.
What is
All
a
right.
nice lady like you asking about the
So,
underworld?
Well,
in doing this,
I am planning to just dye
over.
my hair before that, after that.
Here, red, many shades. The more you put, the more red it is.
Yeah, but I'm.
you need to spend
reserving
100 gold pieces
Shouldn't she be trying
Oh,
to be
for
you?
bribes, things like that. You'll need to spend 100 gold pieces to get information and to
only.
get into the underworld.
Okay, I don't think I have that gold on me right now.
How much do you need?
100.
We don't have that gold.
Oh,
You could try to do it, but you'll be at a negative DC.
100.
Don't do that.
Well,
Don't do that.
I have some
The
gold.
fines in this jail are real high.
And it'll just raise your complications.
I
You
have
could try
some
that.
gold if you need.
but let's be realistic. Are you going to lend me gold so I can just bribe and do crime stuff?
Wait, not bribing. It's pretty much getting information and getting contacts to get into the underworld.
And let's be realistic. I don't really need gold.
Okay.
We all need gold.
Does he give you enough? Do you give her enough to have 100
Darn
gold?
hippie.
I don't know if enough, but I have 40 gold.
40 gold pieces. Do you have 60?
Well,
How much
Look,
do you
man,
need?
I can give you 70 gold pieces.
70. Okay.
Okay, so she only needs 60. So she gets 60 from you and 40 from him.
Yeah.
All right, so you have
Okay.
100 gold pieces. I need you to roll an intelligence check.
Okay. That's a 14.
Okay, it's a 14 plus
It's total.
14 total.
Yeah.
Okay, you learn 2 things of lore. Let's see here what you learn. Dun, 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 dun. You go and are you focusing on any type of criminals, or is it going to be like a random? It's like what's going on in this city?
It like I want like a general view, and if I can find someone as me, like that, I don't know if there's kind of a charlatan guild or something, because I'm also looking to
Charlatans are
find
more
my
like
mom.
work in
My
pairs or
foster mom.
singulars.
Okay, that's going to take another week of the same type of stuff, asking around. But you might be able to find her because she is also known in that in the criminal areas.
Yeah, I just want to know if she's
So you're trying to find
fine.
her in the criminal underground?
Well, or something that of some of her friends maybe. I don't even know if she's in Neverwinter
Just
or she's.
ask about her last name, not her name. Her last name.
Yeah.
Maybe someone will pop up like she owns me money, or she was fun to spend the time with, or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Or I mean, she was my boss. She was nice.
Yeah, I'm just looking to find one of her friends so I can know if she's fine and make her know that I'm fine too.
Okay, so you are looking around and asking questions. You learn that you learn about the sons of Alagondar.
Okay.
The sons of Alagondar is the city's Neverwinter, the city's self-proclaimed protector, is quite charming, but there are some people who don't agree with his becoming Lord Neverwinter and taking over without having any claim to the throne.
Okay.
The sons of Alagondar are rebels or nationalists.
They're
They
more
trace
like
their-
nationalists.
They trace their lineage back to Lord Nasher Alagondar's loyalist servants. The order wages a war of ideas, constantly mustering public opinion against Neverwinter. Members believe in honor and restoring Neverwinter to what it once was, a symbol of peace and goodness in the savage north. you learn that the leader is a harper.
Oh yes, that's what I want.
And her name is, you find out she's staying at a tavern.
Which tavern?
Or, excuse me, she's a female harper named Cymril, Cymril.
Sim what?
Simmery.
Or at least she used to be, until she was brutally murdered.
Oh. Oh.
And now there's a power vacuum, and a lot of things are happening within the Sons of Alagondar. They're becoming. There's some of them who are more. If you think about the Palestinian conflict, where there's some that are more militaristic, and there's some that are more about doing good things. It's the same thing. It divided. It had a division of ideas. The younger generation believe in just anarchy. They want to create anarchy and attack the Mintarn and anything else they can whenever they can. There's another group who believe in doing more covert operations.
That's more my style.
So there's a schism of Sons of Alagondar. It could be something like that, but you realize that, and I'm going to say that you have found a way. You found out that they are located, or at least where they hang out.
Okay.
She was murdered. She was very good, and you found out they hang out in a tavern.
Okay, which tavern?
Which tavern would that be? That would be the Mask.
The Mask. Oh.
Not the Mask. One second.
No,
I'm gonna get
because
you the
that's
actual name
like
of it.
Neverwinter's party.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you the name of that tavern where they tend to hang out. Is called not the Moonstone Mask. Excuse me. It is the Faceless. Where are you at? I have a huge book here that I'm going through. It has all
Maybe
this
it's the
information.
one that.
The House of the Thousand Faces.
Okay.
The House of a Thousand Faces is in the Black Lake District. Amid mannequins dressed in the threadbare trends of 30 years past, patrons lounge about the area interior, drinking, laughing, and scheming.
Used to be a boutique, but now it's more like a tavern and a motel.
But you've learned that this is also kind of the meeting place for the harpers.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, and you learn that this is the meeting place. The owner of this establishment is Ceres, Thereys.
Okay. Okay, that's nice.
All right, so put that down for some future role playing.
Yep.
Okay, so you did that during week 3. Okay, week 3. Did you finish yours as well, right?
Yes.
Week 4. It's a festival time. Green Festival.
And also time to sell the goblets.
Yes.
It's a Greengrass Festival. So you have a scam you plan on doing as well as this.
Oh yeah.
You have a scam. You have a bunch of 10 bottle potions
Yeah,
with
colored
water,
water.
which means you don't have to do any materials. So you plan on running a scam on local citizens.
Also
Yeah.
the goblets.
With my first false identity.
So are you going to do that first, or are you going to try to sell the goblets first?
First the goblets.
First the goblets.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys going to be working together?
Yes.
Tell us how you're going to do this. Who are you going to target? Where are you going to go?
First, I'm going to get my shirt clean and, try to get a nice pair of gloves.
All right. Gloves and that. Let's say 1 silver piece.
Sure. Silver piece. Okay. I don't know. Get here. Take a bath with this shampoo. It helps
Okay.
This is going to be a fun one. This could cause a lot of trouble for these guys.
Oh.
It would be really good.
Okay.
Okay.
So I dye my hair.
Here, when you don't want it
What color
dyed,
did you dye your hair?
here's the antidote.
Okay.
The red one that I got from the ex-boyfriend.
Okay?
Amazing.
So the red hair. You're going to change your hair completely red. You're going to be, fiery.
Yes.
All right. And
Noble.
I'm going to be his assistant, bodyguard, butler, whatever it's better, and she's
Yeah.
going to be the young noble that just inherit these goblets.
Yeah, you're my business.
Sure. I'm going to be like the hype man
okay.
of this charade. So we are going to the Driftwood Tavern. Sure, whatever.
Ta-da!
Yeah, and we are planning to meet the owner and present her with the goblets and
Oh, are we?
yes.
Okay.
So you're going to go to that place, okay? So they're going to go to the Driftwood
Just one
Tavern.
charisma.
Let me describe the Driftwood Tavern for you. This inn and tavern caters mainly to long-time locals. It takes pride in having kept its doors open since before the Spell Plague. When the cataclysm struck, innkeeper Madame Rosine, a serious woman now in her late 50s, sheltered refugees within her walls. The Driftwood offered people a makeshift city hall and gathering place for during the troubled years. Madame Rosine and her regulars have filled the inside of the tavern with a bric-a-brac, curios, and relics of Neverwinter before its fall. The statue from a favorite fountain stands in a corner. A wine cellar's planter boxes
Okay,
filled with flowers brightens the walls. A knob and a knocker from a noble's estate are attached to the privy door. Ornate doors, pulled from the wreckage, makes fine tables, and unbroken panes of stained glass hang overhead as chandeliers, lit by hundreds of carefully placed candles. Though the decorations have been salvaged from all over the city, the tavern does not feel junky, and no one thinks Madame Rosine is taking advantage of Neverwinter's fall. Quite the opposite. The Driftwood is considered a monument to old Neverwinter, like a dusty painting of a beautiful girl hanging above the deathbed of an aged noblewoman.
What?
Yes, we are going to take advantage of this poor old woman.
Prices for room and board at the tavern are high.
Yes.
The atmosphere is one of quiet reflection rather than boisterous merriment. The Mintar mercenaries stay away, preferring to eat and drink at the Moonstone Mask or some other cheaper place. Visitors to the city stop at the Driftwood to marvel at the Museum of Objects, where they learn about old Neverwinter from Madame Rosine for the expensive price of a drink and a meal.
Okay.
Okay. So, let's see what you'd like to do. Are you going to come in and let's go ahead and have you come in?
Okay, let's come in like at the beginning of the day, more like the
Okay.
last part of the day, like in the morning.
Yeah.
Sure. Excuse me, we're looking for Madame Rosine.
That is I.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Madame. You see, we're here to propose a business you may find interesting.
Interesting. Alright, I don't have much time. Make it fast.
Sure. Let me introduce you to Miss Elizabeth. Miss Elizabeth Alagander. She is a noble woman. Fortunately, my master, he recently passed away, leaving everything to her beautiful daughter here present. And among the small inheritance her parties, he gave her these goblets. Pum, pum, pum.
Okay. They look pretty, but what do they have to do with me?
The thing is that these goblets actually are a family relic. You see, she is the great-great-granddaughter, one of our heroes.
Okay, roll a
Neverwinter,
deception
the knight.
check.
I have advantage because it's here.
Roll a deception check.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da.
Advantage is not going to be helping you because it's based on what you can do.
That would be 17.
17. Okay, can you keep going?
And we have these papers that authenticate that effectively these are 3 of the missing 9 goblets of the Nines.
Missing 9 goblets. What missing 9 goblets? Of the 9? You're
Yeah.
talking about the Neverwinter 9.
Sure.
They had goblets.
Yeah, they use them in every party, every peace treaty, every festivity.
Let me look at these documents.
Oh
Here.
my god. Oh my god.
Wow, fascinating. And how did your great uncle come into this possession of these?
You see, these were family relics, and she, now that her father is gone, she feels the responsibility.
I'm sorry, who are you? Elizabeth
Elizabeth Alagander.
Alagander.
Yeah.
The Alagander.
Yes, the Alagander.
You see, we were never in this
Sorry.
city,
I am a little
except
bit
when
sad.
we were little. We lived before the cataclysm.
I need you to roll a deception or performance check.
I'm going for deception. I got expertise on that.
Come on, big money.
I love how excited she is right now.
Oh my god, that's a 9 plus.
One.
No. 10,
That would be me.
16 total.
16?
Yeah,
Okay.
we have less expertise.
This is fascinating. Do you realize you need to keep a low profile? And yes, I would be very interested in these. Come quick to my office. Come back.
I
It's not
know.
being open.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
I know, it's...
You're doing
it's
great. You're worse.
Show me. Do you have any proof that you are who you say you are?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Of course, here is. Here
And
is.
he looks. She pulls out the scroll, and this scroll pedigree is the finest looking scroll you could imagine. It looks completely legit. It has the house emblem, which was, I believe, what was it? Was it the tree?
It was 2 flakes of snow and a tree, I believe.
A tree with 2 flakes of snow?
Yeah, I believe.
Okay, oh, but this is... I'm not sure this is Alagander, but it's Everwinter.
You know, madam, with all the respect we owe you, the Alexander family is
Fascinating. Wow. Well, I really... In all my years of having this tavern, I've never met anyone quite like you. You realize you could be in danger in the city.
I know,
We are keeping a low profile, madam, but
Yeah.
do you understand that these goblets represent so much for the people of the city?
And why do you want to sell them? Why do you want to keep them in the family?
No.
We have to communicate that she has this urgent feel of patriotism to the city.
Yes,
We were
yes.
absent of this city for many years, not because of her choice, but the need of her father.
Yes,
And
yes.
she, now that she's in charge of her own destiny, she has my assistance and my support on the new endeavors to bring this city from the ground to his former splendor of the times of her great grandfather.
Yes.
We feel that this tavern has that patriotism in it. You made a great effort to construct this museum. It's not just a tavern or a place to carouse. It's a
And
monument to the past.
I would love to have these as part of Driftwood Tavern, but how much are you wanting for them?
Understand that these goblets are more than a simple value, madam. Fortunately, we ask 217 gold pieces for, because we are planning on constructing, and funds,
Yeah.
unfortunately, always necessary. But it's more than just money. It's the feeling that you are going to take care and respect these relics.
I want,
Only we can entrust you with this responsibility, madam.
I want to do this because I want these relics to end in a nice and well protected. Fortunately, my living family is it's
Yeah.
quite an
Complicated situation.
situation. Yeah.
It would be most of my savings to be able to take these goblets.
I know, my dear.
But this is a relic that should stay within Neverwinter.
Of course it should. It's the right thing. There, my
Are you
dear.
okay here?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just
It's difficult.
yeah, it's difficult.
She's now in charge of her life, and it's been rough. Come on, the deception, my dear, the deception.
Are you okay? So
I'm sorry. I don't know what to do with my life, so you know I feel
We're reconstructing.
can you push that over a little bit? It's moved a little bit.
I feel
No.
like
Rotate it a little.
Okay.
taking care of my entire life, and now I'm basically alone, and I don't know what to do.
I know. We.
I only trust you.
Yes.
Please don't abandon
yes.
me.
Never, my liege. Never.
I think one second, guys, let's pause. I think this is.
Oh God.
You are getting ridiculously emotional.
Yes.
Yes.
Lady
And,
Elizabeth.
we're the ones with the negative charisma.
Oh, this is going to go so bad if we
This
got a
might
one.
be our training and keeping a low profile.
Yes.
Pretty bad
This
Friday,
is-
a
this
poor
is
lady.
This is becoming
But you are not
a
seeing the big
chapter of La
picture.
Rosa de Guadalupe.
I'm not seeing this big picture, my dude. Maybe we
What is that flower doing there?
maybe we do.
So yeah,
Maybe we
she's
do
actually crying.
such a good
You're
job.
right. I can't believe you're actually crying. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an advantage on your deception check. But you haven't do it yet. So okay, I will give me a day. I need to go and talk to some connections to be able to
Madam,
get the goal for this.
madam, we understand. But you have to understand urgency is at most, so one day we can do. But
I
no
do
more.
not have 200 gold pieces with me here at the tavern.
Of course. We won't ask. But please, you have said yourself.
But
Their life may be
I'm
at
very
stake.
interested in being the owner of these. And they
As
will,
it should be, as it should be.
but I also need to talk to you alone, madame.
Okay. Okay.
If you excuse me, my liege, I'll be guarding the door. Fuck it up.
All right. So let's see. One second. I'm gonna check real quick here. She has a special thing. I need to check her here. She goes, "Tell me, what do you know about the sons of Alexander? Have you heard of the sons of Alexander?"
Wait. I know that, right?
That's one of the rumors. This is how you're finding the rumor.
Okay. Well, I know that they are like patriots.
Was in a good light.
They are the direct descendants of the servants of the late Alexander family.
Yeah.
They wish to bring a direct descendant of the Alexander throne back to the throne.
Okay. Yeah. I
Easy,
know
easy
that.
with the
It was
cursing little
believed that
lady.
all direct descendants of the Alexander throne were deceased. And anyone else?
An indirect.
Well, I'm more like an indirect relate.
How would you like to be the Lord Protector of Neverwinter?
Oh my,
Wait,
that's.
what?
Too much responsibility. Too much
Oh my,
responsibility. Get over
that's.
your life first.
He's too ugly.
We would
That's.
back you up.
Oh my, I don't know.
Give me time to think and give me my
I-
goals.
I need time to think about that.
You cannot tell this to anyone.
No, of course not.
Your life would be in peril. Particularly anyone who's connected to Lord Neverember. He's particularly protective of his position that he's gained after coming here from Waterdeep and is taking over the city like it's his own.
Yeah, that. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is okay.
People.
I am trying to find the most polite and correct speaking ways of doing this.
Please, if you'd like to, you can stay here. You can stay here for free, you and your friend if you need.
I'll have to discuss that with my bodyguard. Yes.
But you're welcome to stay here free of charge.
Oh,
We'll keep you under our protection.
thank you very much. I have to discuss with my bodyguard.
Okay,
May I come in?
she lets you leave the room.
Okay.
And she sits there in contemplation at her desk. And just in awe.
Uh,
Just watching you as you walk away. She cannot believe it. A direct descendant of Alexander still lives.
Okay.
how does it went?
Oh, crap. Yeah, but obviously when we're in a safe place. Well,
Yeah, let's go to my tavern and you take
Yeah.
off there.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm taking the red off and just.
Changing
Are you
it.
still in the tavern?
No, of
No,
course
okay.
not.
we take
I
off.
thought you were talking like in the tavern.
No, we-
I learned perception from all the other patrons.
That's why we went early in the day, really early, so the streets are more empty. And
Okay, so you
have
really,
less suspicion.
both of you really, are you just talking?
No, we are going back to the tavern, the beach Leviathan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we-
once we are there in a closed room.
Yeah, and Joe go wash and everything.
Yes, is it? Well, well, it seems that this lady has something to do with the Sons of Alexander.
Yeah, the rumors is that she's a patriot.
Yeah, and basically they want me to take control of the city because I am a direct descendant of Alexander.
Holy shit! Like being the princess or the queen?
Yes,
Oh,
this is getting, and she also offered me like protection and all that stuff and stay free at the inn and
I mean that's nice, but do you want to be a princess or
of
something
course
like that?
not. This is going too
Look,
far.
Look.
I feel pretty bad about bribing this lady. And
yeah, I thought she has like lots of money because she has all those trinkets in the walls, and I misshoot that. But look, I'm going to reduce the price. I'm going to go collect it myself, so they are not
Please.
trying to kidnap you or something.
yes,
like that.
yes. Just go.
If you don't hear about me in like 2 days or something like that, assume that they are trying to interrogate me to get to you or some stupid shit like that.
I'll find a way to.
Yeah, maybe you can go as yourself or keep in the shadows or something. If you
Yes.
see people, I don't know, buy a mask or something and put it on your. They have a lot of masks. It's festival time.
Don't worry. I have another identity.
Yeah. And look,
And I can even create a fake one if it's
So you
needed.
do have 3 identities now. Your regular identity. You should have a second one. I don't know if you made one or not.
My bribing one.
yeah.
I don't think I wrote it down, but I.
Okay.
Yeah, look, I'm going to reduce the price because I feel bad for that woman, and I'm going to say the story that you have to leave the city because last night they tried to kill you and they stopped and I stopped them. I'm going to go out with, with a limp or something.
Do you think that they tried to kill me? It's like
You
a
can
very
have me
big stuff.
Yeah, like kidnap you or something like that.
Maybe you saw some suspicious men around, and yeah.
I'm sorry. Who got the rumor about the Alagandar? I believe somebody did, right? I told someone else they had a rumor too. Was it you?
It was in the.
Or was it May?
No, it was in the
Something
general
about
information you give us
I gave
For
some
the-
to you. Was it you?
to all of us.
Not all of you. Just the rumors. That's the ones that
Oh.
you got personally as by working.
Yeah, I
That
got
would be
the
the two of
rumors
them.
that.
'Cause I haven't heard anything.
But it's mainly about
neither.
the water genasi that is the harbor master.
Okay, great. So now you both know about that. That's how you learned about the rumors. Now you know it's fact.
Okay. So, see, I'm going to say that I put you in with a contact of mine,
Yes.
and you are far away from here. Halfway to. I would like to say Fandalin, but that's a stupid idea.
No.
To the south. To the south. I'm not going to be specific.
no,
Just
perhaps
more
perhaps
south.
further
Not
north.
Waterdeep. But
Atkatla. Yeah,
Perfect.
Atkatla.
Alcatla, that's very, very far.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
She's
good.
on her way there.
That
That's
would
way
like to
too
con-
far.
you would like to contribute,
Or maybe.
but
yeah.
since you have always been a sheltered child and you didn't know about the exterior, you are overwhelmed by this responsibility. You have to protect yourself and become stronger, and you are going to return one day. Maybe we have to make you pass as a princess for some reason.
No, I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea, you know?
Yeah, but if I don't
Because-
say that, they are going to try to kidnap me to get to you.
On the other hand, think about
Oh.
it.
Yeah, but
We can eventually use.
if they
Would you guys all like to meet together?
I
Like, the
suppose
4 of
we-
you, would you like to meet together in a tavern?
Dalen! That's
What?
enough training. Let's go get some drinks.
Yeah, but if they find
Are you paying for them?
this is
No,
all
but we
fake,
can get Arthur to get us some
they
drinks.
might execute
Then I
me.
am in.
I
Okay,
don't want
so
to be there.
I go.
But before they start doing that, you guys are going to finish your role play, and then you can tell them what to tell them,
Okay.
and just come up with a plan all together if you'd like to.
Maybe not leave it as open-ended. You're going to stay away for a long time, preparing yourself for life.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to be on specific about most things I can.
Okay.
But I'm going to make sure to get some gold from this because we made some good down plays, and for what I know, those goblets now are relics, like legit relics. So yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, maybe we somehow managed to get more in the future that look like those.
You
Maybe
know,
I
if you
can
tried to sell them to probably Lord Neverwinter himself or one of the upper class,
Yeah,
you'd probably be able to get that price you asked for.
yeah, but that's too risky.
okay.
They have real artists and curators and stuff.
Okay. Well, I think I have some.
Hmm.
I need you to assure.
Why would I?
Because there was one tablet.
Ah, what do you mean?
There are 4 tablets.
Oh,
I was planning to keep one to myself, but I can't keep. Butcher?
yeah, yeah. I don't think we can do now. Maybe,
Yeah, of course.
maybe we live like here or something like that, and somehow we come back. We found another one in
Yes.
Lost Castle or something. like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and also we can use fancy stuff when you have to work with noble identity in another town.
Yes.
You need to.
Yes.
We still like. I'm going to come back tomorrow. Maybe. May, do you want to help me with something?
So I think Dalen and I are gonna barge in.
Sure. Can we
Alright,
say
so
that?
Dylan and you two are coming in. You guys all decide to meet up.
And we're all sweaty and smelly because we've been training.
Would you like to go? Let's go ahead and retcon a little
And
bit.
I've been sleeping in the wall.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Where you been, huh? I've been looking for you.
He's like another brick on the wall.
Literally. Ba-dum, bum.
We're going to
Exactly
retcon a
like
little
that.
bit to just May
Like
and Dalen. May and Dalen, are there any role plays or talks that you would like to have while you're training? Dalen and May, is there any kind of conversations you'd like to have during training?
Should we? Yeah, I think we should.
Okay,
Why
so
not?
let's go ahead and do
Okay.
some role play for you two now.
Oh my god.
All right, Dalen, we need to talk.
It went better than expected.
What do
But
I
really
did
bad.
now? Are you blaming me for something now?
No, have you done anything for me to blame you?
Well, you're always blaming me for things.
I'm not blaming you for things. Well, not for things you haven't done.
See, my point.
I only blame you when you do things.
Well, what do you expect me to do? I do things. That's what people do. We do things.
Yes, you do things like shouting at people and getting us in trouble, but that's not the point. We need to talk about something else.
Oh, okay.
So,
So,
training.
yes.
We need to talk.
I'm not good at training talk.
No. You want to fight, but I think we need somebody else to help with healing in the group. Teach me?
I think Arthur can do some things like that.
Yeah, well, still. A little,
Funko's girlfriend.
a little self-healing might come in handy sometimes when everybody forgets about me,
Okay,
or I have a hangover.
yeah, well, I
That
can.
kind of happens lately a lot. By the way, your last through.
Yeah, I know. No, I almost got drunk myself.
Well, we can fix that almost part once we get to them.
That's good. They can both with both their
So
alcoholisms.
yes, I can teach you, of
Okay.
course, but it's not going to be easy. You know, I learned how to heal from Iconid.
Maikanid,
You're not making sense here, dwarf. Be a little more clear.
wait,
What?
trying to explain this to you. Not easy. It's like a man and a mushroom.
So you
Them
learned from
together.
a mushroom man.
Yeah, that. But that wasn't that tough.
See? That's not so hard.
Okay. So,
Oh,
and this mushroom man didn't talk.
but you talk.
Yes, but I didn't learn from it by talking, so it's going to be a little bit crazy. But yes, I think I can teach you.
Okay. And in return, I will spar with you and get better at fighting.
Yes, that would be best. That would be great, yeah.
And it's not gonna be easy. And
Oh,
you're
no,
not
why
gonna
not?
like it. Because I'm gonna like it!
Okay, well, we'll see.
So,
Dating full of bruises.
so
Insert the banging and clanging sounds right here.
So they come say, May. Hello. Remember how?
What's up, guys? How are you?
Yeah, we are doing a scam, and I think
Why is your hair all wet?
I just washed it.
yeah,
Okay.
and also and also our hairs are amazing because we use the shampoo.
Yes.
It
More
was for-
important.
Wait, you used the shampoo!
Yes.
Then
I thought I had the rest of the shampoo.
No, you
the
I
just
took
the
it back.
I
want to give you.
I want a beer, please.
Also, do you remember how you were angry with me because I bought that stupid shield from your boyfriend, your ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
I'm going to give you one opportunity to beat me up, but not kill me or leave me unconscious.
Oh.
I need to look rocked up, but not like dying. But like I have, yeah, so you can be friends with me again. And also
Wait.
take some stress off of you.
wait. Are you going to get beaten because of that?
Yeah, I'm going to say that this girl, they tried to attack her, but I caught them and stopped the attack. So
No. Just when you saw something suspicious.
I'm going to investigate it, and I got attacked. So they are going to buy why you are in danger and you have to leave.
Okay.
And maybe later you can go with me and be like the bodyguard's bodyguard. Please, you don't have to talk. I'll do the talking. So
Alright.
please don't hit me in the face too much, especially the mouth, because I'm going to need my mouth.
Okay, but just a little, because it has to be obvious.
Yeah, like in there or
But,
something like that.
oh, yes, but if I beat you up, I don't want them to match me to your beating. So, Daylin, it's your turn to practice, everything we've been practicing.
You do know you're part of the City Watch. The City Watch is known to rob people sometimes. The City Watch is almost as bad as the muggers themselves in parts. They are
Yes, but
a bit corrupt.
I would like to point out something very important.
It's like Mexican police.
I am an official mugger.
The guacanazo.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I'll.
Okay, I have. This is out of character. I have 34
Okay, out of character,
points
okay.
of life. Like, if you can hit me with like 10, like 10 or 11.
I can cast lightning on you.
No, but you have to be like bruises. Punch me. Because you have to look like I got mocked. Attacked.
I
Physically
can
attacked.
turn into a giant goat and trample you.
Sure. Sure,
We're indoors, people.
Well,
In case you haven't noticed.
there is
no,
an
but
empty beach
what's first?
outside. We can work there.
You are
First,
aware,
we drink.
you are aware that I
Yes.
have makeup.
Yeah, but this has to be convincing.
He's a
Okay.
method actor.
No, no, you're right. I'm sorry, but it needs to be.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so Dalen, will you beat him or will I? Or should we take turns? Oh, this is going to be so much fun!
Okay, if I'm start coughing blood or something like that, you will stop.
Don't worry.
Yes,
I
no
have healing
coughing
magic.
of blood,
Yeah,
no
but the-
bleeding from the
The
ears.
point is I have to look like I got mocked.
Oh, and I still have that. Where did I put it?
Oh my god.
Oh yes, here it is. I still have a revivify scroll, so don't worry.
Yeah, let's say for that when we are like actually dying, not pretend dying. Oh, come on, guys.
So, come on.
There's a beach outside.
The point here
Four
is
drinks
that he has
to
to
go.
look beaten, but not so.
Not magically beaten.
Not
like,
so alarming beaten.
like I was actually the hero of the situation. Like, hey, you look how bad I look. You should see the other guys. I'm a tough guy because I'm a bodyguard.
Oh, sweetie. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
this is pretend play. So
Fine.
Okay.
No, don't worry. Yes.
let's rain on me. We
Well, just
go
keep
outside
your-
to the beach of the Leviathan. Like try to find a
A
more,
nice secluded
more
cove
secluded
or
part of the
something.
beach. And yeah, let's pretend we're training.
Wait, I'm still drinking.
Yeah,
Bring it out,
hey.
bring it out. They know me here.
Oh yeah, I'm with a guard.
Yeah, so come on.
I'm pretty sure I can.
Come
you
on.
know, we can get away with it. It's,
Okay.
Actually,
I'll take away.
Yeah,
Actually, you know
go.
what? Put it into your your water drinking thing. Whatchamacallit?
The water skin.
The
Yes,
skin,
your water
the
skin.
water skin.
Yeah, we're gonna put your drink into the water skin. And if anybody asks, I arrested you for public drunkenness or something.
We're going to be like,
But I have
Pretend
water in
sparring,
my
so-
water skin.
come on, guys. I'm going to regret this later. So let's go.
I don't want to.
Then don't.
Okay.
And at the same time,
Okay,
I want
so
to see you
what are we going to
get
do?
Yeah,
beaten.
yeah. Let's go.
We're going
everyone.
to beat Arthur a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
beat
gonna
up-
take turns.
Yeah, just leave me with like 10 hit points.
All right. You want to throw some punches?
Yes, please.
Do an unarmed attack. So you roll a d20.
Yeah.
This is AC, and you add your what is it called? Your strength.
Oh, sweet. I'm so sorry for you.
I'm not using the shield. It's my regular AC.
Okay. You're just going to let him. Actually,
That's
if you're going to
15
let her
and
hit
15.
you,
It would be awesome.
18.
It would
if you're
be
just going to let her hit you, then
automatic.
you can just roll damage.
Oh no, it's 18.
Yeah, I'm letting them hit me.
So you don't have to roll AC to hit. You're just going to roll damage then.
Oh.
Unarmed.
Okay, unarmed.
Just
How
punch.
do I roll unarmed damage?
Unarmed. So
Just-
unarmed, I believe, is what D6 or D4? D4, I believe.
Unarmed damage?
Yeah.
1 damage plus strength.
Okay, 1 damage plus strength. Thank you. 1 damage plus your strength.
Okay,
modifier.
one damage what?
1 damage.
One
So
damage
one
plus your
plus
strength
your
modifier.
1 plus
Oh, so
strength.
that would be 4.
Right.
So I take
So,
punches
boom.
of 4.
No, it's like, okay, Dalen, let's practice. Humans have their liver right here.
Yeah, we have it there. 4.
A nice little left hook.
Come on.
Straight in the liver. Right beneath his right ribs.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. We have come on, another one.
So now he's
Okay.
doubled over, so you can take his face. Go, 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 go.
Oh.
Yeah, but remember
Okay,
the
I'll-
I need them out. Focus
Yeah,
on,
but you
on
can
this.
And you need your eyes.
And you what?
You need your eyes.
So they're going to give you
Yes,
a bloody
so-
lip,
but when
a swollen cheek.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
you can
the-
get a
the-
nice solid cheek or a nice little black eye.
Yeah,
Maybe he needs a
the black eye, just
broken
one
bone.
black eye.
Okay, we're going to say this.
Yeah, don't try not to break his jaw, you know, focus
So
on
we're going to say you
I
did
turned
maybe
into
a
a
broken
goat and
nose. A broken
No,
nose
No,
would work.
no, the eye.
No, not giant goat, just a normal goat.
So he comes a goat and then rams him.
Yes. And that would be enough.
Jesus.
That
So
would be
you
more than
are
enough.
you get beat up. I'm going to roll a
Dalen, what
chance.
happened to the punches we were
Okay,
practicing?
luckily no
Sorry,
midtime guards come
instinct.
by.
Okay.
The city watch does not come by to notice anybody beating somebody else up. This is a darker side of town. Like you go into an alley pretty much to do all this.
4, 6, that would be
Okay.
7.
No, it's the secluded part
7
of the
damage.
beach of the Leviathan.
It's not a beach.
Well, the port. The port.
the sound,
7
whatever.
damage.
7, that was good.
All right. So, what are you going to do with this
That's it.
damage? This new face.
Okay, I'm going to come back. Hopefully, she's going to go with me as my own bodyguard.
So now the bodyguard has a bodyguard?
Yes, something like that.
Okay, that's weird.
Like,
No.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
No.
I don't
Maybe
think
you're
so.
I'm
like-
with the guard.
Yeah, maybe-
I think you should go along.
yeah, I should
Yeah.
go along, but maybe Alicia can stay in the shadows, disguised as someone else, just to see someone try to rob me in the way out.
We can cover your
Just
back.
so you know,
Yeah, just-
for these goblets, I would say you can easily sell them for 100 gold piece a piece, which would be 300.
Okay, 300. Okay, so
So there's 60 per. whatever,
I don't know if it's a good idea if I.
yeah,
over there.
don't
Even
show up. Don't show
disguised,
up. Maybe
yes.
Daylin can
Yes,
go wait
I'll go
outside.
with you.
Yeah, Daylin is
Okay.
good. Is with
So
me.
you went back to the Driftwood Tavern
Yeah,
to meet Madame Racine?
yeah, looking
It's-
roughed up.
What time of the day is it?
I think now it's getting early evening, about 6 o'clock.
No, it has to be the next day. So
Oh,
she
you're
has
doing
the
it the
money.
next day?
Yes.
Oh, the next
In
day.
that case, I am ask you, are you going to also run your scam? It's becoming now time of the festival. During the Greengrass Festival, a lot of druids come out and do their things. Fighters try to show their prowess in battle and magics. Fighters try to show their prowess in their martial skills. People come out to do different performances. It's very festive. People are drinking in the streets, cavorting in the streets, making out, that kind of stuff. It's
I
something
guess
you expect during a kind of a raucous festival.
I guess the graffiti starts to bloom, right?
It's definitely starting to bloom. It's the fungus is growing out with the blue,
And the
blue
most-
dotted mushrooms and yellow mushrooms and all these type of mushrooms are starting to come out of it.
And mainly the
And moss and.
And moss, it's creating a full 3D type of mural.
See that thing? I
Yeah.
made it.
Okay.
What's that?
Yeah, I can see how.
Yeah,
Looks like
that's-
your stuff.
Yeah,
Where's
ladies
that
and
book? Can you give me that book with the art?
Do I
Sometimes
want to ask how you
What
made
book?
that?
His book.
it's rather easy. More
your
like
book.
time consuming.
1 second, guys. We're going to change the batteries for this GoPro because the battery just went out, I think. And we're going to go on break soon, too.
What?
Atkatla?
The city? Atkatla. Is the capital city of
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
We're back.
So
Okay.
you wanted this?
Yes. So this is the mural they're talking about right now, but think of it as a 3D mural made of fungus, moss, and different types of things as it's beginning to bloom and sprout. This is Samarine, or at least the image that he had saw when he first met her. Okay.
So
Actually, before we get into this, I would like to take a short break for our group. We've been playing for 2 hours and our food is waiting for us. So we are going to take a break of around, we're going to keep it at 15 minutes maximum, and we'll be back within 10 to 15 minutes as we take a break for restrooms and eating, of course. Again, if you would like to help the group today in any of their any of their roles, you can do so by donating for Divine Glory. What Divine Glory does, any donation starting at 20 cents, I believe, for bits, or donations, of course, as well. You can see us all in the support us down in the, if you scroll down on the Twitch, you'll see the support us, and it has all the ways you can help the group. Not including, of course, following or subscribing. Those also help us a lot to continue to create great content, get new miniatures, painting, all that fun stuff. That's going to help build this show into an even better show, and allow me to buy more books and have more access to new things. So we're going to take a short break of 15 minutes, and I'll be playing a video during this break. Please stay with us. We will be right back.
Pues le vamos a quitar encima todos sus ahorros.
Son personas horribles.
Él es horrible.
Son personas horribles.
Legítimo pensé.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm the creator of Winged Horizon. What is the Winged Horizon channel? Well, we are creating live content for gamers by gamers. I began gaming just a few years ago, and I was Hi, I'm Josh. I'm the creator of Winged Horizon. What is the Winged Horizon channel? Well, we are creating live content for gamers by gamers. I began gaming just a few years ago, and I was really confused and lost by all the products that were out there, by the different options and all the old school games that I never got to play because I wasn't allowed to when I was younger. And that's when I discovered, or began, a journey to discover new horizons. So what did I do? I decided to start running live stream games with other players who were brand new to the world of Dungeons and Dragons, and, well, eventually some new settings as well that will be coming up. And I'm here in Mexico City, which is a big deal. RPG games are not that popular here. I hope to change that if I can. And I'm doing that one group at a time. Eventually we'll even begin streaming live stream Spanish language content. But for now, we have our two main shows, Not Another TPK, and our show that's premiering today is Lost in Greyhawk. So I'm really hoping that you can join us there. So the reason I'm doing this video today for you is because we are looking for partners to be able to make this continue as a full-time job, which is what I would like to do. We need to have partners and funding for microphones, for better audio equipment, lighting, cameras, to continue to improve the channel. We need all those, as well as to pay different artists, graphic artists, illustrators, video editors, audio technicians. We are hoping to build this show to become a live stream professional program. But we're not just doing live stream Twitch shows, but also creating a YouTube show. This YouTube show is going to feature two NPCs that will guide you through the world of gaming products. And what's really good, and how do you use this product, and is it really easy to use? And I'll be showing you these products live on the shows as well. So I'm really hoping to see you there. Now, what are the benefits if you become a patron? Well, the patron, we have many different tiers, and when you become a patron, you become a part of the Winged Alliance. Part 1, just the first tier, by $1, you get access to our patron-only Discord channel. What that is, you can talk about the game settings, how the lore is fitting in with our game world itself. I'll be mixing some of the traditional lore, but also creating our own new storylines as we weave the stories together as a group. By becoming a patron, you also get access to behind-the-scenes footage, to know what's going on, what's being created, sneak peeks, really, of any new shows that are coming up. By becoming a patron for higher levels, you also are getting access to helping us choose what miniatures I'll be painting. You'll get to choose new NPCs, monsters, and villains. You also can become get first access to any new giveaways we do on the show, or patron-only giveaways. And last but not least, if you become a patron with the $25 tier, the commander, the Winged Alliance commander, you will help create new content on the show by giving your direct influence, your direct feedback on what you would like to see in this show. And I thank anybody who would help us to create this dream of becoming one of the premier content creators in Mexico City for the gaming industry. I hope to see you soon, and stay well, Winged Alliance.
Order of the Gauntlet.
Yes, que tiene ahora.
Eventualmente se puede romper, ¿no? Cuando lo use, le caiga nada más. Eso, darle lo maldito. Qué chido.
I need to turn the video back on one more time. Replay. Hi, I'm Josh. I'm the creator of Winged Horizon. What is the Winged Horizon channel? Well, we are creating live content for gamers by gamers. I began gaming just a few years ago, and I was really confused and lost by all the products that were out there, by the different options and all the old school games that I never got to play because I wasn't allowed to when I was younger. And that's when I discovered, or began, a journey to discover new horizons. So what did I do? I decided to start running live stream games with other players who were brand new to the world of Dungeons and Dragons, and, well, eventually some new settings as well that will be coming up. And I'm here in Mexico City, which is a big deal. RPG games are not that popular here. I hope to change that if I can. And I'm doing that one group at a time. Eventually we'll even begin streaming live stream Spanish language content. But for now, we have our two main shows, Not Another TPK, and our show that's premiering today is Lost in Greyhawk. So I'm really hoping that you can join us there. So the reason I'm doing this video today for you is because we are looking for partners to be able to make this continue as a full-time job, which is what I would like to do. We need to have partners and funding for microphones, for better audio equipment, lighting, cameras, to continue to improve the channel. We need all those, as well as to pay different artists, graphic artists, illustrators, video editors, audio technicians. We are hoping to build this show to become a live stream professional program. But we're not just doing live stream Twitch shows. We're also creating a YouTube show. This YouTube show is going to feature two NPCs that will guide you through the world of gaming products. And what's really good, and how do you use this product, and is it really easy to use? And I'll be showing you these products live on the shows as well. So I'm really hoping to see you there. Now, what are the benefits if you become a patron? Well, the patron, we have many different tiers. And when you become a patron, you become a part of the Winged Alliance. Part 1, just the first tier, by $1, you get access to our patron-only Discord channel. What that is, you can talk about the game settings, how the lore is fitting in with our game world itself. I'll be mixing some of the traditional lore, but also creating our own new storylines as we weave the stories together as a group. By becoming a patron, you also get access to behind-the-scenes footage to know what's going on, what's being created, sneak peeks, really, of any new shows that are coming up. By becoming a patron for higher levels, you also are getting access to helping us choose what miniatures I'll be painting. You'll get to choose new NPCs, monsters, and villains. You also can get first access to any new giveaways we do, on the show, or patron-only giveaways. And last but not least, if you become a patron with $25 tier, the commander, the Winged Alliance commander, you will help create new content on the show by giving your direct influence, your direct feedback on what you would like to see in this show. And I thank anybody who would help us to create this dream of becoming one of the premier content creators in Mexico City for the gaming industry. I hope to see you soon, and stay well, Winged Alliance. Hello, everybody. So, I just want to stop in while my group is still in break and say a little hello. So, do you have any questions about the game that's running, or any questions about not another TPK or Lost in Greyhawk? I'd be happy to do any kind of question and answers right now for you. I'm gonna give them a little bit more time to finish eating. 2 more minutes. So, up till now, we've been playing this game in this level, we play about twice a month, unless we have something that comes up we can't play. We've been playing for this for just a little bit over a year, this campaign, starting with the starter set module. This is Sitlali, was one of the first people was the first person I DM'd for. Actually, she's a part of the original group. That was 2 groups before this one. I first had one group mixed with a couple foreigners and Mexicans, and that one fell through. Then I found another group from the game store, and that included, I believe, Victor Fairuz, and I believe Aldo as well, and then a couple other people. They can't see you yet. It's just me. On your schedule, can you select time zone? I have no idea about that. You're talking about in the schedule thing. I'm not sure if it shows you the time zone for you or not. Let's see here. I can double check that. So it just tells me 14 Sun. I'm not sure. What does it tell you? It looks like I have it down for 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. I need to change that to 1 p.m. But it should say, for mine it says 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is when the game is. And for the calendar is showing the next one, Lost in Greyhawk, next week. But we will be playing 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Then that means it's showing you your live schedule. So if it just says 3:30 start time, then that means it's showing your time zone. Which is kind of strange if it says 3:30 start time, because it should be probably 3 o'clock start time. But yes, that's what it is. And actually, I wonder if right now it's saying we're Lost in Greyhawk episode 2. Let's go ahead and change that then, and go not another TPK. Not another TPK. What is this? Session what? Episode? I think it's episode 9. The City of Neverwinter. Okay, here we go. I should have updated that already. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Now it should be updated. All right. But yeah, it'll show your time zone. So it looks like the group is already ready back to go again. We're going to be finishing on the dot in an hour and a half, because everybody has some things to do today. There's a couple concerts and things like that going on here in the city. We're getting closer and closer to the Day of the Dead. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And let's go ahead and switch back to the group. Are you all ready? Excellent. Okay.
I'm still eating, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
So, again, just to review,
We're eating all the time.
Yes.
if you would like to support the group, just scroll down on the Twitch page and you can find many ways to support us by following us by subscribing to either the YouTube page or the Twitch page or both, becoming a patron. Or if you'd like to directly support the group as they adventure in this game, you can directly influence the game by donating bits or just donating through PayPal or the Streamlabs. You can see that link inside the support us. It's right under the donations tab. And once you reach $15 or 1,500 bits, we will roll for one benefit that will benefit the group, the players. If we get 4 of those in a row, that would be $60. Everybody will get the benefit that I roll. If you'd like to do an individual donation, you can do a $50 donation and you would be able to introduce a new NPC of your choice. You tell me who you want to introduce, I'll bring him into the game and make him part of our lore and part of our world. Or you can introduce a monster that they can fight immediately that I'll bring in. And that could be up to 3 CRs higher than the group level, so up to CR 8. That would be our $50 donation.
That'll be an interesting one.
Or $100 donations. It would be an individual donation, and you'd be able to work with me directly, and we could create a new storyline or a story arc that you would find interesting, and that I would build into the game. And it would begin showing up probably within the next session, because I take 2 weeks to plan for a session, and this will give me time to really plan it and meld it into our storyline, so we're not just having a wacky, haphazard story that gets broken every time we have a donation. So this is the way we're going to do things. If you'd like to support us in that way, we'd be very appreciative. Those donations will go directly to the game to support the players for their food fund and to support me as I run this full time. Right now it's part-time, of course, just Sundays. But I'd like to go full-time with full-time games, allowing you guys to play starting next year. All right, and welcome. We have a new Twitch subscriber.
Thank you.
Easy Fish.
Hey.
Thank you.
So,
welcome.
Let's go ahead and get back to our game.
The
Now,
embezzlement.
you are being beaten up for some reason. Why don't you go ahead and begin role-playing that reason? What are you doing as you go back to the Driftwood
Okay,
Tavern?
I'm going to go back. And the shirt is now with dirt, and I'm bruised in the face and under the shirt. Why didn't I stay for? Okay, and I'm going to go back to Lady. What was her name?
Rosie?
Madame Rosie. Yes, the next morning, alone.
Okay.
I'm going to go in there and. Good morning. May I have another audience with Madame Rosie, please? The assistant or whatever it is.
She'll be at the tavern probably
Okay.
at the end.
Good morning,
On
Madame.
the bar.
Good morning, Madame.
Oh, what happened to you? Where is Elizabeth?
I have terrible news, Madame. Yesterday night, the secluded the inn that we were staying, while she was sleeping, and
Where were you staying?
for the security of my contact, I cannot reveal it because it's not a public place, it's a private house.
Oh my god.
I'm going with it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, some shady figures, 4 shady figures emerged, and I took a peek of them through the windows. I went down to check on these individuals, and I was attacked. They tried to kill me,
What did
and
they look like?
and I suspect they tried to kill my leash. They look human. Maybe one was a half-elf. Maybe it was just a slim human. I couldn't look at their faces because they have hoods.
Did they say anything to you?
They keep shouting something like, "You will die, give us hair, we will spare your life. This doesn't have to be like this," but when I start hitting back, they start pleading for their lives. I managed to knock one out, and they start thinking that maybe I was too tough for them or something like that. They hit me, as you can see, real bad too. But you know, I have training, so
Of course, of course.
Immediately
Go on.
I wake up my lady, and
Is she with you still? Where is she?
she's running for her life. She asked me to go collect some money as on the previous arrangement and catch up to her. Now,
Yes, yes,
She-
I have the money for this, for the
she's-
gauntlets, but is
she's-
she okay?
yeah, she's
She's more
okay.
important than these gauntlets.
I know. But you have to understand, my responsibility first and foremost is with her,
I
with
need
her
you
life.
to roll a performance check with advantage.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that would be natural 20.
You're a great actor. Okay. So, continue.
Hey, I gave him some nice bruises. Give us
Yeah.
some credit here.
And the
She-
goat.
She
Well, yes, the goat.
she told me a message for you. She told me that she is going to take some time to prepare herself to contemplate the things you mentioned and these new responsibilities. She
Let's go
didn't.
to my... Stop right there. We're going to go to my private quarters.
Yes, my lady. Sorry, I'm kinda bruised. Michael limping.
Okay? First off, do you know how she's safe if we can find a way to protect her? We have the resources. You do not have to do this alone.
I know, but I have to tell you something. She has contacts with a distant friend of hers. We spent our childhood together, and she is new to these many things that life has to offer. Responsibilities, delights, obligations. She was secluded in her house all her life. It's a petition of my now deceased lord. He was very adamant that she must be taken care of, protected. Unfortunately, his on-time death proven difficult because of many scoundrels that came after her fortune, her inheritance. Before we were three of us taking care of her. It's only me now. I have some contacts in other cities, in other places. From the times we were more prosperous. Now we're in a dilemma to this beautiful city, Neverwinter.
It's not so beautiful anymore.
It
Don't
is.
exaggerate.
Yeah, but you recognize that there is potential to bring it to its full beauty back, right?
With Lady Elizabeth, yes, we
Yeah.
could bring it back to its full potential. Not like this pretender, Lord Pretender.
Those Waterdeep scoundrels. But now, her life is more important than anything. To me, at least.
You should have brought her here. We could have protected her. Like I told you.
I don't know if we can trust anyone. I know I can trust you. I know I can trust her.
I will send agents out to look for her. Do you have any idea where she would have run?
I'm not supposed to tell you this, but she's running south. He is going to make a stop at Katla City.
That's a dangerous city. Why would she go there?
Because we have friends there. Friends that I can trust. Because they have saved me before and they have helped her before and her father.
Which road will she be taking? The high road? Will she be going through Waterdeep? Or will she going to be going around the other side of the mountains?
Not Waterdeep. Not Waterdeep. Someone may recognize her in Waterdeep. I don't know where Lord Everember has eyes.
So she'll go to Golden Fields then.
She'll be in the city of at Katla soon.
Yes, but it will take her a long time to get there.
Yes, she will be safe there. She will prepare, and she will find sources and resources, bring back to the city.
I'm going to send some people to bring to Golden Fields. In Golden Fields, they will meet her. I'm sorry, but such a far away, but she needs to remain close to Neverwinter. The time is coming nigh. Before
Yes.
Lord Neverwinter becomes too powerful, It'll be our chance. If she has the legit, what she does, I saw them with my own eyes. With this, the city will rise up behind her. They will support her in her bid.
That's her decision to make. My responsibility is to protect her. I came here to collect on what is known to them. So I'm just for help.
And I
I would
believe
like
you said it was 300 gold pieces?
Yes.
She hands you, you give her these, and she holds them, the goblets. They are so beautiful.
Aren't they?
And the original fighters of Neverwinter. The original 9. I never
Yes.
thought I would lay my eyes on such unique treasure.
It's a shame that we only recovered the third part of the whole set. Sorry. Sorry.
What have we done?
Something really horrible. But
Thank you, Sardonicus.
thank you. But
What did Sardonicus
please,
Just give me 500 bits, $5 for that performance, eh?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Please.
They're rewarding you for being terrible people.
please,
I know.
madam,
There ain't
Display
no
them.
rest for the wicked.
display them, tell the story to the right people, inspire them.
No.
That's why we bring them to you. Tell them that we can recover some of the glory of the past and make a new one.
When you come back to Neverwinter, you will stay here, please. Do not go to other taverns or other homes. Obviously, it's not safe. But we, the sons of Alagandar, we can protect you.
I believe in keeping a low profile for safety. Not mine. I'm dispensable. But
Here,
it's
1
important.
second. I'm going to give you some clothing I would like you to have.
Madam,
And she brings out some gray cloaks.
Oh.
2 gray cloaks, one for you and one for Lady Elizabeth.
are they, do they have something distinctive like a badge or emblem, something like that?
They, no, it's a gray cloak. They're known as the gray cloaks.
Just like that. Should I assume that these identify those your cows?
These would identify you with us, but not many people know. Only we would know that you are part of our, in liege with us. When you wear this, you have friends looking out for you in the streets, in the taverns.
Thank you so much. Patience, support. To be back rather quick and later, but you have to understand responsibility is first.
What
to
is
the
your
person.
name, son?
Name is Artie.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Artie.
Ashley.
Artie.
Artie.
Yes.
Interesting name. Okay, Artie. Godspeed on your journey.
Thank you.
Please
madam.
bring her back safely.
I hope so. I hope so. And I take the money and get slowly out of there, discreetly.
That was a great scam. You scammed.
Jesus Christ!
That was beautiful. What have we done?
If I could, I would be giving him bits right now.
Do you know we might be starting kind of a
A revolution.
war?
Yeah, I know, but we are not going to be here to see that.
And
too.
all over 3 goblins.
Oh my god.
I follow him from the distance.
Yeah.
I will join
I'm
him
going
back.
to go back to the
I would like you
Leviathan.
to roll a perception check.
Perception check, okay.
I
I would like to be in the form of the dam.
I'll go.
No,
Lizard?
spider.
Spider?
Spider?
Giant
The giant.
A giant spider?
The tiny
the,
giant spider?
Yes.
the regular spider.
The giant wolf spider.
Oh, the.
But through the roofs, right? Like,
Yes, obviously.
Like, yeah, to the shadows, not
Yes.
Not somewhere a housewife will take
Yeah.
as sweet as.
take a broom to you.
I'm going
So,
to go back slowly,
I would like you to roll a perception check.
Perception.
We're going to follow you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, 16 total.
You notice there's somebody just when he leaves, Also, when he came in, there was somebody following him.
Are you going to catch to prevent?
No,
Woo!
I'm going to watch the.
This isn't Charlotte's Web. He can't write or tell you anything.
Wow, okay, we just got a bunch of things happening here. And my divine glory should be, I believe I had a 15, so that was 5. There we go. Let's see. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. 1 second here. I believe we have one divine roll, if I'm not mistaken. I think I have a mistake I was made. Let me double check this.
Okay, now that I'm far away from the tavern, like midway, I would like to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Your wounds on yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, 1 second here. Donations. Oh yes, I didn't mention this before, guys, but we have a donation goal. So I added a new bar there. You'll see a donation goal. The donation goal is something personal. As you know, I'm part of the Greyhawk channel, and one of my hopes is to be able to go to Gen Con next year with the group, the Greyhawk group. That's going to cost quite a bit of money to get me from Mexico City to Indianapolis. So I have a donation goal, $6,000 to be able to pay for the airfare, and I think it's like almost $2,000 for a place to stay while in Indianapolis for the 3 days. So I'm starting to raise funds now for next August. And I'm hoping with your guys' help throughout the year, we'll be able to get there through the different fundraisers we're going to be doing as part of the Greyhawk group. Now, let me find, I'm pretty sure you guys are getting from your alert, Bitgo, here we go. Properties. 1,500. Okay, so we are definitely well over. So $15. Let's see, we are at now $45. Ooh, is that right? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so we have 2 divine inspirations, or divine glories, excuse me, to roll. Alright guys, here we go. D4. Let's choose who goes to.
Oh,
So we have some divine glories to go out, and I need to change that. That's what we're almost getting. Once we get to the bar to the total, we're at 75%. So 75%, actually we have 3 divine glories to hand out.
Yay!
One more
Yes!
$15,
Yay!
and we will be at the holy glory. All 4 of you get. So, starting with Alencia,
gee!
you will get number 5. I rolled a 5. So you are going to get divine glory, and D20 roll can be added to 1 single damage or healing.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
4.
Yes, because if I have
Dalen.
someone right now, that might be handy.
Dalen, you get a critical. You get a nat 20 roll on your hit.
Okay.
And, alright, Aldo, or
Good.
Arthur, you will get
Come on, big money.
epic save. 1 player gets automatic success on a saving throw.
Oh, so if they try to kill you,
Thank you guys,
Might
Avatar,
survive
Sodonicus.
No, I'm just cure my wounds.
Sodonicus, Easy to be fish. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your support. These guys are. Whew, this is incredible.
oh my gosh.
All right, and so with that, let's get back to it. You mentioned. So
Yes.
you see that. Okay, Dalen, you see that somebody has been following Arthur.
okay.
Midway, I cast Cure Wounds, and I heal myself for the 11 points of damage.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kill yourself while you're walking, and
I follow the guy that's following Arthur.
As a precaution, I'm going to make 2 stops.
actually I'm gonna make one thing. You also see when you're
Okay.
walking out, before you heal yourself, I'm gonna say, you do notice that maybe there might be some. You feel like you're being watched.
Hmm.
I rolled 20, not natural. A total 20 on stealth.
It was a 20 what?
Stealth.
Still.
On stealth. Okay.
Yes, to follow the guy that's following him.
Also, awesome. Alright. Oh, EasyB2Fish, you also gave us a subscribe today, so we are loving you as well. Thank you so much. Alright, and so you're following this whoever this guy is.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm
What are
going.
you going to do when you realize maybe you're being watched?
I'm going to first. I'm going to stop in, I don't know, like town square, something like that. maybe
So if you like,
a square.
How
It's,
square
it's festival time, so it has to be the flowing of people.
there are a lot of people coming in. I can go ahead and show you a map of.
I have one map, I believe.
I don't think you have a map of Neverwinter though.
Yes, just you send us.
I did send it to you. Yes. Okay. So
Yeah.
yes, this is it. Except this is for more recent, because we're playing in 1481 Forgotten Realms. So the big rift has not been sealed up yet. This will happen later. I guess don't use this one. All right. And so,
Where is the?
where are you walking?
I'm going
Are
south.
you going to try to? Would you like to try to roll a stealth and lose him?
No, first I'm going to go south to Castle Never on that direction, not to the actual castle, but on that direction. I'm going to stop by in any place like a square or a plaza or something like that.
All right, we're on week 3. The festival's not quite started yet. People are getting prepared.
Yeah, but there are people going about.
Yes,
I'm
there are
go-
definitely people walking about. This is a busy city. It's getting busier now. More people are coming in.
And I'm going to stay there and I don't know, maybe buy popcorn or something like that and look around. Try to,
So you're going south more towards the wall and the House of Knowledge?
yeah, and to the castle on the just south.
So past Castle Never.
Yes.
You're in the Black Lake District now.
Not that far. Just like on this.
So you're in the Black Lake District anyway, so you're just
So
going to go
over here. In this area.
Okay, excellent. All right. So you're going into that direction. What are you going to do down there?
I'm going to stop like for 20 minutes and cure wounds discreetly on myself.
Okay, I would like you to, if you'd like to roll a stealth check
Yes.
to see if you can get out of the sight of them.
That would be 16.
16. Okay,
Wait, stealth?
stealth. Yep.
I'm proficient on that. That would be 21.
Okay. You believe you have lost him in the Black Lake District.
Okay. I'm going to.
Would you like me to describe what the Black Lake District is like?
Sure, but I'm going to move from that place. I'm going to cross one of the bridges and go in the direction of the Hall of Justice and then to the docks. But I'm going to, after crossing, wait for Daylin to catch up to me because I know he's following me.
Okay. All right.
Going to hide.
I can catch up very quickly. I have 40 feet speed,
Good. So
both climbing
maybe
and walking.
wait near a tree or something like that so he can.
Let's
go.
describe what the Black Lake District is like first, so you have an
Okay.
idea of where you're walking. So this region of Neverwinter stands largely intact in the wake of the Cataclysm. Credit for the survival of Black Lake District goes mostly to the nobles of Neverwinter, who dwelt here and constructed their homes with extra support, both material and magical. Many of these nobles died in the fire that swept the area after the Cataclysm, but their houses remain. The district holds a large number of overgrown estates, scores of stout, defensible holdfasts, and a large park that contains the lake for which the region is named. The water was polluted by a great deal of ash and rubbish in the quake, and today Black Lake looks more like a muddy pit of sludge than a lake. Some
Yeah,
locals are
like a
making an
marsh.
effort to dredge it and restore the surrounding environs. After securing the Protector's enclave, Lord Neverwinter's mercenaries have turned more of their attention to Black Lake as the next district for resettlement. But their efforts have not been fruitful. Numerous secret societies have been resisting their efforts to pacify the neighborhood. And Black Lake harbors a great deal of old blood and nationalism, which takes the form of opposition to the Lord Protector. So muggers and hot-tempered duelists plague the streets of Black Lake, and political agitators hold small rallies or foment subtle conspiracies against the powers that be. The sons of Alagandar set ambushes for Mintard enforcers and wage pitched battles in the streets. Lord Neverwinter loathes the slow, frustrating process of trying to civilize this area, but he knows it must be done. That's where you are right now.
Okay. I lost following me. Well, I think.
All right, so
I'm going to cross the bridge and go in the direction of the Hall of Justice.
Okay. In the direction of the Hall of Justice. All right. So,
And
Is
after
he still being followed?
you don't see him being followed anymore, no.
I'm going
It seems he had
to,
lost.
after crossing the bridge,
Okay.
I'm going to wait
I
near a
want to
tree,
catch him.
near a tree or something like that. So
Okay, 1 second. Let's see what Dalen's gonna cast.
Okay, no, I'm going to catch on him. And out of there.
maybe just catch up with me and go back to normal.
Obviously, but I have to
Yeah,
to take you out of there some way,
Yeah.
so don't worry.
So after you cross the bridge, what you have to do is you have to cross. There's one bridge that goes across
yeah,
nearby the old tavern you first came to when you first came to the city.
yeah, the sleeping dragon.
Yeah, the sleeping dragon. And as you go into the Hall of Justice area, the Protector's Enclave, you see that it's a lot fancier. There's a huge temple with big columns, and it seems like something you see in, say, ancient Rome, something like that.
Yeah.
It has this kind of feeling of ancient Rome grandeur.
So I met Aileen. No problems. You look cute when you're and in a spider form.
I keep.
Ah,
Okay. I go back to dwarf form.
Okay.
but you have to bite. Okay. Any problems?
We're followed. Yeah, it was a human.
Hmm.
So the city's full of them.
Yeah, but
You notice this human had a gray cloak.
A human with a clear.
The one that was following had a gray cloak.
very cool.
Yes, it has
Yes,
a grey cloak.
Like these ones. Good one color.
Yes,
Yeah.
just like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, these are the guys that are with this old lady. They are patriots and visionaries. They want Elincia to be her future princess. Some stupid. I don't know if it's stupid. It's
Well, humans are weird. They're
we are
really
all
weird.
weird, but I
They
assume
want
you
Alicia as a queen.
or a princess, something like that. They need a government, someone they like in the government, I guess. In one hand, I know that people
Well, that's
can be.
absurd.
Yeah,
Alicia can't govern herself.
I know, right? Yeah, can I? But
Can't cover herself.
I don't think neither of us are in a position to judge. But whatever. Anyways,
Well,
I got this, my man. And I show him the bag with the money. We have pounds now.
yeah,
I
good.
look. I know that you don't care for this kind of stuff, but to many of us, it's important because we can do stuff with it. And
Yeah, sure.
I take you for your
Well-
help. I really do.
But just to be sure, I'll take you out of here.
Yeah,
You'll be slow,
yeah,
but no one will see you.
yeah. Let's do this thing.
I cast
Pass without the trick.
gaseous form.
Oh, that's even
Your
better.
gaseous form.
Gaseous form.
Oh my.
yes. Like
Okay.
this. Cast gaseous form on Arthur.
Okay, you transform a willing creature you touch, along with everything it's wearing and carrying, into a misty cloud for the duration. The spell ends if the creature drops to 0 hit points. An incorporeal creature isn't affected. While in this form, your target's only method of movement is a flying speed of 10 feet. The target can enter and occupy the space of another creature. The target has resistance to non-magical damage and has advantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws. The target can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even mere cracks, though it treats liquids as though they were solid surfaces. The target can't fall and remains hovering in the air, even when stunned or otherwise incapacitated.
So he'll be slow, but he'll be invisible for 1 hour.
Yeah, and we go back to the beach Leviathan.
Or at least near.
We good.
I cast that on him.
Alright, where are you going to go?
The beach Leviathan.
To the beach Leviathan, okay?
Yeah, in the docks.
Alright, so you go back to your room, I suppose?
Yeah, well, I suppose they are waiting for me.
Yeah.
I go back to the
Spider.
the moon blah 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 tavern.
Yeah.
The moon,
The
moon mask, I
moonstone,
believe it
the
is?
moonstone mask.
no, the
Yes, the
stone mask tavern.
the moonstone mask. No?
Yeah.
I think it's a moon mask, something like
Or
that. Yes.
moon mask.
Well, it has a
Or
mask.
mask.
It has a moon, it has a stone, and it has a mask, something like
Yes, it has a mask. Maybe it's a. Maybe it's a temple or a chapel to mask.
that. Yeah. So I go back, and I suppose I rematerialize when I get to the tavern.
You rematerialize when an hour passed.
Yeah, so it's
All right.
it's an
It's gonna take you a while to go, wherever. Now there's two things that you guys mentioned you still want to do before
Yes.
it's about the festival of the Greengrass. Now you're on the fourth week. Excuse me, fourth week. There are a lot of people.
Now that I have the funds, I want to do some research.
Okay, so
On
now
the
you have
shield.
funds to research for the shield. Okay, excellent. So we're gonna go into the last week.
Do you all need?
But we're actually the fourth week. You're midway through the
I'm
fourth
earning
week.
mine.
Did you want to run another scam? The scam of the potions.
I am not so sure right now.
We have money. You
Yeah,
know?
we got a really big one, and
We have 300. Hey, look.
yeah,
300.
I know. Maybe
Also-
I just need to keep a low profile now.
Also, don't be a redhead in this town.
Of course I know.
Don't do that.
No.
So you do not want to run a scam that could get you 1,000 gold pieces.
It's tempting, but
No.
I think I'll
She
pass
already has
this
a scam
time.
that's gonna turn her into
He
a
has the
princess.
face. He has the face.
I'm pretty sure that's good enough.
Yeah,
That's actually the maximum you can get. Is
Yeah.
1,000 gold
I'm
pieces.
pretty good right now. I think I don't want to
Maybe-
risk it.
Yeah, don't. We got good stuff, and Look,
Maybe the
also-
day before we leave. But
also this
for this week, I don't
the,
think
this
so.
crazy lady, because now I see her more like a crazy lady more than a nice lady.
Uh-huh.
She gave us these clothes. Looks great. Have one. Apparently, if we are wearing these, we the sons of Alatar can identify us as allies.
Where are you talking, by the way?
In my room,
Okay.
where she's. Jesus Christ, man!
In the common
Um,
room.
Yeah, in the middle of the square.
Yeah.
No, in the tavern. I mean.
No, in my room, in my room.
You're a tavern full of pirates and crooks and
No, in my
smugglers.
fucking room. When they, I mean the owner knows me, and yeah. So if in an emergency we are here and you are not a redhead, we can wear this and they may help us. You know, like running from the Lord Neverwinter or something like that.
Okay.
So keep this on. You need to perhaps. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
Before we
don't
go-
wear it.
Okay, you
naked.
finished? So, alright, before we're going to take a black screen, we're going to go to May.
Yes.
May had high hopes to meet Lord Neverwinter and get in his good graces. So actually, is working her way up on the wall and getting, I think it was Commander Sabine.
Yes.
So Commander Sabine and her have been talking, and she. Why don't you, let's go ahead and role play. You talking with the
Also
Mintar
shampoo.
mercenaries and Commander Sabine, who's a very tough woman. She's a super tough woman, very strict. But you two have. She's taken a liking to you
And
because
I'm
you've done,
totally fangirling over her because she's so awesome.
you've done exceptional work, and she's seen you like you've seen some spell plague monstrosities come up. These spell plague monstrosities look like a mix of different monsters and humanoids. They're things you've never seen before, and they come out. You do realize that you could have exposure to the spell plague now by working up on the wall. But so far it seems that you have not experienced any of the symptoms that would happen if you were to become infected by the spell plague. But you have gone down and you have fought valiantly. You are well known and well loved along beyond the City Watch and the Mintar mercenaries. They respect you and love you. So Sabine has looked up at you with admiration. She's like, so, where do you come from?
No, but just dinner to look.
Where do you come from? Like, you fight a way I have not seen in a long time.
Well, that's
Better than these Mintons, actually. Don't say I just said it out loud, but you are a great asset to this team.
you. Well, I'm from Thunder Tree, actually.
It's a pity what happened, but you couldn't be living there now, have you?
What?
You're not living there. You haven't been living there the last 20, 30 years.
Well, no, but that is where my family is from.
I see. Wait.
Until, everything happened. But one day, my town will be prosperous. And I want to be part of that. But meanwhile, this was my home for... It's important to me.
Ogma Willie. Ogma is a god
Oh, okay,
of
no, I didn't hear
justice
you.
and pretty much good things, justice and honor. So Ogma, Oghma, I believe, is pretty much a god. So she's instead of God willing, she's Ogma willing. Hopefully, Lord Neverwinter will be able to expand his influence once we have secured this city and made it safe and prosperous again. We will be able to perhaps expand, and perhaps you would be in charge. I could perhaps put you in charge of the outfit that goes to Thunder Tree and tries to civilize it, to bring back refugees.
I would like that. I want my town to be what it was before.
As you know, we pay very well, especially for such a dangerous mission as that. Once we have secured this rift and been able to close it, I know personally Lord Neverwinter's been working personally and bringing in magical people and trying to raise funds so he can hopefully close this rift and finish this spell play once and for all. Blasted thing.
Very anything that brings me closer to going back to Thunder Tree.
Perhaps we could talk to Lord Neverwinter ourselves. Well, we have to get through his mayor first, but I'm sure us two could definitely get past him and talk to the Lord. As you might know, he has quite a reputation with the ladies.
Oh, well, I have a friend who could help, help me look better for the occasion. After all, if one is meeting an important Lord Protector, we
Also,
do want to
you know,
look
the-
our best.
The green hair maybe is grown a little more.
I guess
Yeah, you
it's
definitely
been a
probably
month.
down to your shoulders
It's been a
by now.
month, so I've got like a nice little bob.
Yeah, you
or
probably have it
whatever.
down to your shoulders by now easily.
That's more of a bob here.
I mean, hair grows a lot in a week. A couple weeks now.
We have
It's been like it's been a
like
little
red thing.
longer than that.
Yeah, you probably
A
have
couple
longer
months.
hair as long as you want now, I think.
It's a bob.
Okay. Alright, so, well, how about, we can probably get a meeting by tomorrow, which you'd like. Try not to come too drunk. I think he wants to do the job for you.
Well, I will not say no to free drink.
And it'll be a fine drink as well. Lord Neverwinter is quite the womanizer.
Wow.
Be careful with him.
In that case, I will arrive sober. Or,
drunk.
to make sure I don't get too.
Let's say you go home,
Later
you go back to the moon, you go back to the tavern if you want
meet us in the
to, or
tavern
you
then.
can go wherever you like.
I am going to go visit Elincia.
Okay, so you go down to the tavern down below.
Yes.
Also, here is the red light. That's on 2 uses more. And
Yeah.
here is the antidote for 4. For more uses.
Antidote. What is the antidote? I'm not sure. I'm
not
not
The thing to take off the dye.
Oh, the
The-
stripper.
okay, the hair cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hair.
No, the shampoo.
The
The
conditioner.
shampoo has 5 uses.
Okay, so Elincia.
Tell me.
She also has the disguise kit, so she can literally change her
Yeah.
looks.
Yes, so I need you to help me. I have a meeting tomorrow
Uh-huh.
with the Lord Protector.
So how can I help you then?
I'm supposed to look decent and not drink.
Okay, so you want me to turn
Miracles.
you into a decent and fine look. Okay, I can do that.
I'll stick with decent. I'm not sure about fine.
Okay.
I mean.
Sweetie, makeup can do wonders.
Yeah, well, do I look like somebody who uses makeup? I'm a fighter. All that stuff gets in the way.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it, but it is.
Yes, well, that's why I come to you.
Okay, so
I need a decent. So
let me do my stuff.
Yes, that's what Commander Sabine said. Don't get drunk, try to look decent.
Okay, so do I have to roll something?
For what? Oh yes, for the disguise. To do a disguise, you
Well, it's
roll
not a
you
disguise,
get
I'm
proficiency
just
bonus.
I mean, I need Commander Sabine to know I'm me.
Just
You know, yes.
So you're just doing the makeup, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's more like a clean up my act.
And you don't need to
temporarily.
roll for that. You have a disguise kit. You have proficiency. Just putting on makeup, you're not changing her appearance. No, you don't
No,
need to
yes.
roll anything for
Yeah.
that.
You know,
Maybe if you
pretending I'm decent.
You put on makeup.
Maybe
Okay,
if you mix red
you are
with
dressed
green,
up.
you get brown.
What clothes are you wearing?
I have no idea.
I
I'm
can buy
not.
clothes and
I'm not lending you the dress. It's better not to take it out.
All I have is common clothes. So
come back.
You could buy some fine clothes,
fine clothes.
I do not find
Is
what-
there
or you could just be yourself. I mean, you are known as a warrior woman, so
Yeah.
okay? I
Present
think,
yourself in armor.
Maybe
Yes,
you
I'll
can
use-
polish your armor.
yes, maybe a little armor polish would do better.
all right. So you polish your armor and everything else. You can do that on your own time.
Remove the blood.
No.
But I like the blood stains. They
Yeah.
make me happy.
Yeah, but they stink.
And they might not
Fine.
make
Also,
a good
every time
impression
you
on
put
the
that-
Lord.
Except she's not.
Your armor later.
What do you mean red dye? That is offensive. I demand fresh blood. We'll get in a fight
We
later.
can buy you a pig that you can kill it.
I really
and
think you should do a
splatter
class
it.
as a barbarian. I swear to God.
Jesus Christ.
You can beat him later if you want blood.
Hey.
Yes, that would be fun.
No.
Aww.
Maybe if we-
Oh, rough time.
you are buying me so much alcohol.
Well, so do I make her look pretty?
Yes, you're supposed
she
to make
looks,
me look.
she's makeup on,
Yes.
lipstick, eyeshadow.
I have to look pretty.
To
A
her-
fighter, but still
To her,
pretty.
she probably feels like she looks like a tramp to herself
Jesus.
Yeah.
because she never wears makeup.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not used to it.
Valencia, why have you turned me into a tart?
A what?
A tart.
A hooker.
No. You look good.
Yeah, you know, you
You're
look
insane.
nicely.
I look weird. I don't like it.
But it's just for the
just
night, and you
don't-
can hook up with.
Just try
the-
not scratch your face, especially the eyes. You
Oh.
it's blurry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be nice. Be
And
ladylike.
also before.
Check your drink.
Define a nice, define ladylike.
Don't pick up fights in the middle of the party.
Yes.
But I don't look for fights. Yes, fights find me.
Yeah, but if they find you, you don't respond.
Yeah.
You say, "Don't dare say that to me," and you slap them and go away.
Well,
Slap.
Yes,
you
not with a full fist, just
no,
a slap.
maybe she can punch them because she's a warrior. Yeah. But
Yes, please.
just
Okay, you can
not,
punch them.
Can I limit it? Okay,
Make some
a single punch then.
Yeah, like some.
Hmm?
Maybe broke a lip.
No, go to the liver. That
Give black
shit
eyes.
hurts. Still hurting.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about vital organs and stuff.
Yeah, go
yeah.
do that. Jesus
Be
Christ.
nice. Just give your place. Check on your drinks. People tend to be horrible
Yeah,
with the drink stuff.
horrible people in this world.
Yeah.
They will take the money of a poor old lady and just take it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like for avoiding you to be drugged or something.
Huh?
Be left alone with
Okay,
a
don't be drunk.
nasty man.
What?
Well, I don't know how this lord is, but he's a lord. He's powerful. Powerful people
He has a
are
reputation
asses.
throughout the land, pretty much as being quite a flirt.
And powerful people tend to be asses. So take care of yourself.
Yeah. You need someone to pick you up late
Stay
at night.
sober. Hey, stay sober. Don't grab face. Try not to beat people.
It's possible. They deserve it.
And don't scratch your eyes with the. I know it's itchy, but you'll get
I don't know how you do this all
the time.
more often than I do.
Alright, so let's fast forward the next day. You meet with Sabine, and you are heading up to the Protector's Enclave, to the Lord's residence itself. Going to the office where the Hall of Justice is. And as you enter, you feel the grandiose. This is bigger than any of the things you usually are used to seeing. It's just,
Huge. And Salazar would have loved it.
as you go there, as you go to the Hall of Justice, the high walls and imposing stonework of Tyr's former temple mark it as a timeless bastion of duty and honor. The great temple stands atop a seaside bluff, challenging all threats from the Sea of Swords, or inland Faerun. When Lord Neverwinter set his sights on the city, he chose this place as the base of operations for the practical value, because it was untouched by the cataclysm, and its emotional significance to the people of Neverwinter. The city had long served Tyr, the god of justice, and even after the deity fell, nearly 100 years ago, the residents refused to convert the temple to worship of another god. By restoring the temple to the former status, Neverwinter seeks to win over the city's traditionalists and establish himself as a champion of just rule. He sponsors priests of Torm whose rise emulate the Tyrian tradition, hoping to attract new devotees to the temple and to his cause. Alright, so as you go there, you see the temple itself is a radiant, beautiful structure, big enough inside for giants to walk comfortably, or for dragons to rest. It's to rest in the Great Hall. Beneath the high dome ceiling, the trappings of the building reflect a bygone age, one dedicated to justice and tempers of all things. So, there you go. You see that as you enter, you see those guards, Mintarn guards. Sabine nods, and they all nod back. They nod at you as well, and you're escorted pretty much right up. But then you're stopped. And she goes, oh, Simon Galt.
Mm-hmm.
He's the mayor of the city.
Oh.
He's kind of an asshole. Let me take care of this. And as he comes up, she goes, oh, Simon, how are you? What is it this time, Sabine? You know the Lord Protector is busy. Well, I have a special request to make of him, and things for his ears only. I need to speak with him at once. Really? And why is that important to me? My job is to make sure people do not see him. And so on. Don't be an ass. I rolled a 3. You can actually do anything you'd like to as well, if you'd like to. An ass. You're calling me an ass. Well, no, you shall not see this as you see the Lord Protector. Not today, and not next week.
Mediate?
Hi, but I'm not good at this, remember? Well, I'm sorry, she's a little drunk already. Because, the festivities. But we do need to see him. That's why I'm here, so.
And what is so important that you would need to see the Lord Protector? And who are you?
I'm May.
Simon, this is May. She's a new recruit on the City Watch. And she has far exceeded most of the other mercenaries. I would like to give her a promotion as soon as I can. And I need to speak with Lord Neverwinter for this reason.
So, can we come in?
I rolled another 3. And why do I care who's in your employ, Sabine. You fuck up the city. The whole reason that this city is as it is now is because of your Mintarn mercenaries who are going by and mugging the local citizens.
Wait a minute. I'm in her employ. I'm not a mugger. I am a decent person. What is wrong with you, mister?
Charisma.
I receive reports every day here at the Hall of Justice
That only brings
of the
it down to
hard-handed
0.
tactics that you, Sabine, you have commanded your thugs to do to the local citizens and to the visitors of the city to keep your justice.
Are you going to be fighting all the time? Because, and I'll just do myself.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Oh dear.
Or just a charisma. Let's just do a charisma. Full on
You
charisma.
have +1 because of the shampoo.
So that goes to like a nice little 0 because
Yes.
of my natural -1.
Yes, that's good.
Okay, that's better than
You
the
don't
usual.
get disadvantage.
Oh, I rolled a 9.
A 9?
Yes.
9.
Wow, you're rolling great today. So he looks at you, quiets you.
Oh.
You're not being spoken to. Learn to respect your authorities. Now, you, Sabine, what do you really need to have to? What do you have to do here? I am busy. I have a city to run. Well, fine. As soon as I see Lord Neverwinter, I'll let him know that you are not cooperating on a very important security matter. Something to do with the rift that needs to be brought to his attention personally. And something to do with, well, some issues regarding his security.
Like monsters, for example. It would be a shame if people got attacked.
That's what your job is, isn't it?
Yes. But sometimes monsters come in human form.
And he sees like a little speck of blood in your teeth.
You know, that little chunk of blood that I just left on my shoulder.
He
for
looks at
good
you and he
measure.
goes, ugh. And he goes, very well, very well. He goes and knocks on the door. Mr. Protector, Lord Protector, Sabine is here to see you with one of her underlings. Let him in, come in, let them come in. And Lord Sabine enters with you. He passes, he steps aside.
Commander.
And as you come in, you see his office, the Lord's residence, looks more and more like a throne room. He sits there at a large desk, and his quarters are decorated in the fashion of Waterdeep. So it's extravagant. You see that he takes care to display no seal or coat of arms pertaining to his home city, but he has taken the former high priest apartments for his own.
Also,
And he has garrisoned many of the sellswords around the area as well as servants.
the colors are similar to Arthur's clothing.
It probably would be, yes. The inside of his office. So you see he is quite extravagant, but his coat of arms, he has no coat of arms at all that are visible, because obviously he doesn't want to appear to be supporting Waterdeep, but as the Lord Protector of Neverwinter. So, what can I do for you, Sabine? Are you keeping the city's peace for me still?
Of course she is.
Oh, and who are you? You're new to town.
Actually, I am not new to town. Up here. But I should have grown up in Thundertree.
I see. Okay. So you're one of the locals here. I see. Okay, that's great news. So what can I do for you? What are you here for?
Well,
May dear, let me explain to him. We were just discussing possibility of expanding our duties. You see, she has excelled at protecting the city's walls. she has gained respect of all the other mercenaries and the sellswords that we have hired.
But I'm not a mercenary or a sellsword. But not a mercenary.
I believe you are a sellsword, but
Yes, but not a mercenary.
one of the most beautiful
I
ones
am
I've
a-
ever seen.
Yes, but I'm a decent sellsword. Not a mercenary.
Darling, you can be whatever you want in my office. And so, what exactly would you like me to do with our friend May here?
Well, we were talking about Thunder Tree.
Thunder Tree. Oh, that dump.
That dump is my town, Lord.
It's
Weird, anyways.
covered in ash, the last I heard. What do you know what to do with that place? We have a large rift, a hole in the city.
Yes, but you have a lot of poor people here in the city that could go somewhere else, like Thunder Tree, and rebuild their lives like they were supposed to.
I'll tell you what, I'm a little bit busy right now. But how about you and I meet tomorrow night? My
I don't
treat.
know how much shampoo we have left.
My
Four
treat.
uses, 4 uses.
Would you be interested in having me treat you for an evening meal?
Oh, well,
You're taking a night off of working the wall and clean up as you are now. You're the most beautiful warrior I've ever seen. My gods. Okay. But yes, tomorrow night I would love to treat you and give you a tour of the city if you like.
I'm sure I know the city better, but
Entonces,
yes, a meal would be.
Okay, well, I'll make sure you are highly entertained tomorrow night. And he winks at you. Coishly. And Sabine looks at you with a knowing glance. Like, I told you so. And you exit. Okay. Now, back to where we are. You said you'd like to go. It's coming to the end of the Greengrass Festival. Are you sure you would not like to run that scam?
it's a trap. No, it's a trap.
I'm pretty sure I don't want to risk my luck. I think most of my tips' luck just ran out with the biggest scam with the goblet.
Okay.
Think of all the
I'm
gold.
passing this. Yeah, but I appreciate more my life, If they discover this is a scam, they are sure going to kill us and torture us, maybe. So
Yeah, but an extension, you too.
Okay, so you decide not to do the
Because
scam.
you're
Yeah,
a guard.
not
You're laying
to-
low.
So we are
Yeah.
working with the guard.
Well, got it.
Yes.
We're going to do even worse things to all of us.
yes, and besides,
Uh,
the last time I risked it, I got in jail. So
wait, you were in jail? Oh yeah, you mentioned something.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the most hardcore in the group right now.
Yeah, you might not want to know how did I escape, but
actually, I do want to know. You're gonna tell us that story sometime.
charisma.
Oh yes.
Arthur,
Oh yes.
Yes.
Charisma.
as you're leaving the Beach Leviathan Tavern, you see one guy leaning against the door. He goes, You said you were interested in potions of heroism?
Oh yes.
Have you
Good to
found the funds you said you needed for them?
Yeah. Can you show me the product first? I want to see if it's legit.
Of course, of course. And he said, let's come here at the back corner because I cannot see you showing this around anywhere. Just around the corner here.
Sure. I'll be back. And
Okay.
I got the
Because
sword.
he lifts up and
I have the sword on the ready in the back.
he
just
has
in
several
case.
potions. And they are, you do have a potion of heroism, right, already?
I have had one. Yes, I have tasted it.
Okay, so
I
you
haven't
know that
smelled
this
it.
potion of heroism, what it looks like it's kind of a blue bubbling liquid.
Yeah.
And this looks blue and bubbling.
Can I have a taste? Just
A taste? No. Taste the goods, keep the goods.
can I
You
smell
know
it?
how much it costs to make this?
Yes. And that's why I'm getting the real thing. So You hold it. Can I have a smell, a whiff, to see if it's the real thing?
He uncorks it.
Okay, can I have a
And I would like you to
perception?
do an Arcana check.
That would be 15 plus Arcana?
Arcana, yep.
16.
16. It seems to smell right, but I mean, you're not the most magical person.
But it smells like the one I had before?
It seems to smell quite similar, yeah.
Okay. Okay, this one is good. Let's see the other one.
He opens them, he's like, well,
Both of them? Same time?
no, he has he has 3 to 4 bottles. He has 4 bottles in his coat.
And he's selling each one at
100 gold
100.
pieces.
Okay, I'll take 2.
Okay. So let's see here. Where do I have this? Ah, here we go. So yes, 100 gold pieces. All right. Actually, you said you wanted to. I would like you to roll a insight check instead of the Arcana. You can roll an insight check if you'd like.
That would be 17. 20.
20. All right. So, you're able to find this. You're able to find the potions. Obviously, he found the potions, and I don't know what I'm blathering about now. So let's just go back to right where I was before.
Okay.
I gotta. Just,
I meet this
put
guy.
my notes besides. He says he offers them to you. He hands them to you. All right. They're yours. The gold, please.
Yeah, so the inside, I do the inside check on him.
Okay. If you do an insight check on him, you see that he seems very excited. He seems very sketchy as well. Obviously sketchy. This is
Okay,
black market.
As long as the actual medicine is okay, I don't have problems with that. So, still potions of heroism.
Yes, I'm sorry. What's your question?
So the potions are okay.
As far as you know, yeah.
Here, 200.
Okay, they're yours.
Thank you. I probably don't be around for that long, but if you see me again, come back to talk. I may buy some more.
Okay, excellent. Glad to do business with you. See you.
See ya.
And he goes off into the shadows. All right. Now, you would like to begin researching. So you go to Saracen. What was the name of that shop? Do you remember the shop that we had the first time we came to?
It was curious algo.
Or singularity, something.
Yeah, it
like
was
that.
like
Curious shop. I think it had something to do with Sardonicus. That's what it was.
Sardonicus Curios.
Curios.
Sardonicus' Curios. That's right. So you go to Sardonicus' Curios shop to speak with him about this shield of yours.
Yes.
All right, and it's going to take him a week of researching. But
I would like to. That would be 100 gold, right?
it's going to cost 100 gold to.
And I can put some extra to facilitate. I can give extra to facilitate the process.
If you add 100 extra gold to facilitate it, then you'll add a +1 to your check of an intelligence check.
We don't have that. No, we don't have that.
We don't have that
I'm
much.
50,
That would be
15
200.
short.
That would be 200.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that just 100.
Yeah, the regular.
Just the
Okay,
regular
so all
one.
right. Oh, excuse me. It's going to cost you 50 gold for the week because you already know the guy.
Okay.
So it's going to cost you 50 gold. You get advantage because you're having help from Sardonicus.
Can I throw another 50 to have?
This is going to cost 100 extra gold to get an extra bonus.
Ah, okay. So just
So after 1 week, you're going into your 5th week now. You've noticed one thing already. What would you like to? Let's go ahead and roleplay this. Ah, well, this is a curious one. You're back. Have you brought a lot of gold this time so you can actually buy something?
Huh. You see, actually, I have something different in mind. Maybe you can help me researching this thing, shield that I
Ah,
came
interesting.
across. Yeah.
So what's so special about it?
Yeah, you see, this is a magic shield. it gives you extra protection than regular shields, but also comes with a catch. It casts fairy fire on everything and everyone around it when you use it as a shield.
That's kind of humorous.
Yeah.
How's it come in handy?
Real bad, because if the fairy fire was just on my enemies instead of on me and my allies too, it's like any advantage I could get, we lost it. So,
Would you like me to leave it here and I'll do some research?
yeah, mainly how can I distance myself from this thing, or maybe how
You could go and then try to leave it.
yeah,
But then
maybe
once you get 20 feet away, let's say you do try to leave it with him to research it, but then 20 feet away you're like, no, I can't. You come back. And after you get 20 feet away from the like when you leave the building, you suddenly realize you have this deep urge that you must go back and take the shield.
yeah. See, this thing is cursed. I want to live, and it makes me go back.
Oh, you've gotten yourself a cursed shield.
Yes.
Well, how'd you manage that?
Yeah, there was this guy that said that it was a magic shield, and yes,
How
it
much
is.
did it cost you?
Some money. I don't want to go into specifics, really. But if there is a way you can, I don't know, tell me how to leave it and doesn't make me wanna go back to it, or maybe I can turn on and off the course or something like that. Help me know more about this shield and how can I make use of it more than for my advantage than my disadvantage. If there is no way, maybe I don't know, maybe to destroy it.
You spend a week researching it. He made some sketches. He's gone to the library. He's making inquiries, which is why it's going to cost some money, 50 gold pieces. But he can actually do all this stuff. And it takes him a week. So you're in the middle of the fifth week as he's researching. And I would like you to roll a d20 intelligence check with advantage.
Straight intelligence?
D20 intelligence.
Okay. That would be...
Actually, if you would like to, yeah, let's do a d20. Let's see. Yeah, d20 intelligence arcana.
No. That would be
A 15?
16.
16.
16.
Okay. So, this is what you learn. Well, after some research, I think we found something.
Tell me.
I have learned that where it comes from. It seems this was made by the Fae themselves. You've got quite an artifact on you. Again, I implore you, how much did you pay for this?
I don't like to brag, but it was a small fortune because I hit some strikes.
A small fortune. So you're talking about 5,000 gold, something like this, yes? 2,000?
Something like that, yes.
I'd hope so, because no magic item is never good. A magic item is never cheap.
Yes, I know. Easy comes, easy goes, I guess.
And usually you can't even buy magic items, except for me, of course. I've had some magic items, but they come at a cost. Because I've taken a lot to acquire them.
Yes, it's difficult to acquire them. I agree with you.
So, they come from the Fae. The Fae room itself. It seems it was a trick played on some warrior.
Yeah, a funny trick.
They are laughing at themselves, I'm sure, as they watch. So
They
this
can
comes
catch
from
me.
the Fae room. I don't believe they're watching, but it comes from the Fae room itself. You have picked up a shield that's worth, well, my guess is this shield, if it were a collector's piece, which it is, would be at least 10,000 gold.
Oh.
If you
Yeah.
can get somebody to buy it, I will not buy it.
But would you like to trade it?
Here comes the second problem. You're cursed. You're cursed. And so you cannot unattune to it unless you can find a way to break that curse.
what's the nature of this course?
Well, let me look up my notes here. Well, cursed magical items cannot just be unattuned. You literally need to find a mage
Cleric.
or a cleric who can cast and cure you and
Remove curse.
remove the curse. Excuse me,
Yeah.
thank you. And cast remove curse. You must. It's a magical.
I can.
A magical means done by
Yeah.
magical means, but this is not done cheaply. Remove a curse is it's a small fortune to remove a curse.
Not to brag, but I'm a little familiar with magic. Do you think that this spell can be used through a scroll of magic?
I'm sorry, can be what?
This spell can be acquired not through a magician or a cleric.
Well, if you can find a remove curse scroll, then I'll be it, but it will not be cheap.
Of course.
In fact, I think I might have one.
Oh yeah. You don't say. How much will you be?
1 second, I'm gonna find out. Let's see, where's my scrolls? Scrolls.
I feel like I'm being gone real bad. But then
You're really good at this, actually. Yeah, I love how when you go shopping.
Ah,
Incoming potions game. No, this is a scroll, and this is from Sardonicus's shop of curios. Sardonicus would never scam anybody.
sure.
Let's see, scroll.
No say.
Can I do an inside check on this guy?
No
Of course you
say.
can. You can always do an inside check without me telling you. Usually I won't tell you to do that. You have to do it on your own.
That would be inside. That would be 21.
He does have a scroll, and he's being honest. You need to get a remove curse.
Hey.
But you know him already. He does not. Magic doesn't come cheap.
Yeah, I know.
All right, non-combat, ring of warmth, goggles of night. Where are my scrolls? Let's see. Wand of magic detection. I'm just going to try to Google this. Let's see. Remove curse.
He's checking his inventory.
I am definitely checking my inventory right now. He has like a little thing, like a thing of all these wrapped up scrolls, and he's trying to pull them out and figure out which one's the correct one.
Yeah, they are old and covered with dust.
All right, this is let's see, it's 3rd level abjuration.
Ouch.
I'm trying to figure out how rare this is.
Can do up.
Well, it's a wizard spell and a cleric spell.
And he's neither one.
Yes. I'm a
You can
druid.
divine and
I can do divine magic.
All right, let's see,
If you
chat
get a
room.
scroll, I could
How much
cast
should I price this remove scroll? Let's see, magic scrolls.
Third
Cost?
level. 3rd level.
5e. The cost of spell scrolls. Here we go. This could be it. I never thought this was going to happen. Let's see. Would it be an uncommon scroll? Probably an uncommon or a rare, right?
yeah.
A scroll's rarity depends on the spell's level. So 2 to 3, that means it's an uncommon.
That's a
It'll be 400 gold pieces.
400.
And that's a bargain.
You're screwed.
Are you have any contact that could be a mage or cleric or someone that can perform?
If you are
this?
clerics, go to the Ogma's temple.
Because I have an idea, my friend. Let's see. You use your scroll on me, and I will give you the shield, and you will compensate me with just, let's say, 100 gold. After all, you will be providing the scroll, and no,
I can do a trade.
Yes, but see, if you want the shield, you have to course meet. So
But unfortunately, I only have one remove curse scroll.
Yes.
My guess, I would take it to the cleric. It's going to cost you quite a bit, probably.
It came from the difference of the shield to the scroll?
I shouldn't have said 10,000.
Say it.
Let's see. It is a bargain. I suppose it could be a good deal.
I mean, how
Roll a
often
persuasion check.
can I use my inspiration for this one?
If you have an inspiration, you can use
Yes,
inspiration.
yes, because of the mural of Savarine.
Mhm. So inspiration gives you an advantage.
Yeah. That would be.
Alright, guys, roll use our inspiration so he can get uncursed.
That would be performance. Which would be
Persuasion.
oh yeah, that would be 18.
18. I'll tell you what. I can do this. Remove curse. It takes 10,000 gold to make this scroll. I can do a trade, but I cannot give you extra money for this.
I'll be satisfied knowing that you are a responsible person that will keep this thing and probably sell it to a more responsible person than me. How about that? We all go happy.
I can help you. I'll do you a favor. I'll help you remove the curse myself.
Sure.
Because I don't think you know how to use this scroll.
Probably not. Thank you.
And then in that case, with my services on top of that, I think we could come to about even. You could pay me 10 gold pieces.
I think it's a fair trade.
Alright, give him 10 gold pieces, and he has removed the curse and taken your shield.
Okay, then. Sure. There you go.
Alright, you will no longer have a cursed magical item.
Yeah, put a label on that one. It's a nice one, but a dangerous one.
Well, this one won't be for sale.
Hey, Ben? By any chance, do you have any healing potions?
Healing potions?
Yes.
Well, of course I have some healing potions, maybe one or two, but I'm a shop of curios.
Yeah, but I would like to buy one.
I think I may have one. Let's see. One healing potion. And you just want a regular one, yes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, yes, I do have a one potion for healing. It would be, 70 gold pieces.
Let's do this thing. There you go.
Alright, take out 70 gold
From the
pieces.
common front.
Okay, so you've done that. You've now gotten rid of the curse. It's coming to the end of our time in Neverwinter. Is there anything else you would all like to do before the finish?
Shopping!
We have a date. Let's go back to your date.
Okay.
Are you going to go to the date or are you going to stand him up?
I think I will do that.
You're going to stand him up?
Well,
You're going to stand up the government.
I am going to consult with Alincia.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead.
Alincia,
Yes.
so I kind of have this date I don't want to.
How did it went?
I have a date with.
Yeah.
I don't want to go.
Why don't you want to go?
Like him.
Yeah, but you have kind. And I believe this guy is important.
Yes, a little bit.
Do you want to ditch him?
Maybe. Yes.
Is it convenient for you to ditch him?
Okay.
You can say you're sick.
Maybe it's not convenient to ditch him.
The spell plague.
Yeah, maybe not. And besides, we're left in.
Just tell him you got drunk.
I just need advice then, and some more.
Okay, tell me, what do you want to know about being a woman?
Ah.
Oh God, why?
Okay.
Well, number one, I think I need help with the makeup again.
Okay, I can do that.
Another helping of
That's
shampoo.
gonna be quote of the day right here. What do you need help with learning how to be a woman?
Step number one, how does this work again?
Just don't scratch your eye when it gets finished, and be sure to retouch.
Okay.
Also another helping of shampoo.
Can I retouch my lips with red wine?
Use this. And number 2.
Yes, how do I tell him to sod off without telling him to sod off because he is a fancy person that I don't want to get mad, but I also don't like him that much.
You need to be polite.
Yes, how?
Just breathe. Don't punch him. Don't insult him.
And then do nothing?
Just make sure you reject him if you want that, but in a nice and not hurting way. Of course, if you don't want to really have anything to do with him. What?
Well, I'm stuck on this date thing.
Yes, if you don't want him to kiss you, then just politely reject him.
How do I politely reject someone?
Like,
Politely pushing him.
yeah,
Out the window?
like just.
You can say my heart belongs to the city. I must go to the sea or something like
Or
That sounds good.
Yeah, something like that.
Right to the romantic.
that. I'm just too happy because I am on course.
And if he insists,
I would like to point out that you did not need to be cursed in the first place if you had listened to me.
You were drunk.
okay.
And he was nice.
He was nice to me too. I have cursed hair now, but I kind of like it.
Well,
Yeah, he was nice to me too.
I don't
We're in the
think-
same boat.
Just wonder. I have to ask.
Yes.
How nice was he?
Professional. He was professional. It's a difference to many merchants I have encountered in my travels.
Well, I don't think he flirted with him.
Not really, but you know, he treated me like a person, not like a bunch of coins with legs.
Yeah, he was treating you like coin legs. That's why he treats people like people.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, let's go back to the drinking.
Oh yeah. Well, like I was going to do, just politely reject him if he insists. You can get a little bit tougher. Just not hit him, please.
Okay.
My God.
If you are going to hit him, do
because
it
if you
playfully,
hit
like
important people in the town,
Pass.
like we had arrested.
Okay, I can do that.
Sure.
That I can work with.
yeah,
We need
pretend
to
that you are
go.
not punching him seriously. That he is hurting because he's weak. He's not going to admit he's weak.
Like,
When are we
I like
leaving?
that. Yes. You know, I think Arthur is giving me better date advice. Valencia, what's going on? I expected the good advice from you.
Hey, give her a break. She's a princess.
no shit. Shh. Just, just
uh,
don't talk about that, please.
Yeah,
yes.
we
What
will
are you,
not talk
princess?
about that.
Does this have to do with all that and writing and things?
Yeah.
You're a princess.
And the goblet stuff.
What goblets?
What? Nothing.
What goblets?
What goblets?
You said goblets.
I didn't say that.
No,
Didn't say that.
no, not goblets.
Goblins?
Yes,
Goblins, yeah,
goblins.
goblins.
What goblins?
The ones we killed in the forest. Remember those guys? They were annoying.
Yes, they were annoying.
Back to your date.
Okay.
Again, I am trying to teach you how to be a nice lady. You know?
Both are nicely.
Nicer ones.
Not like cups in the castle in the hill.
Yeah, fancy-ish. I'm not fancy.
Well, you don't have to pretend to be you are not, but
Okay, good, because that doesn't work.
but think he's a real important person in
Yes,
the town,
that is the problem.
and you don't want to get arrested.
Well, can a guard be arrested? Anyway, that's not the point.
If I had
I'm-
some
I
with
just
me,
don't want to.
I might give you something to make him sleep if it's too persistent, but run out a bit.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't drop your date. That's
Wait.
not cool.
wait. I have some gold. Do you think we could go shopping? Just in case I need an escape route that isn't,
You still have.
punching people.
If you remember, if you're looking for jewelry, for example, is that what you want to buy?
Why would I want jewelry? No, I'm thinking of a
In the
sleeping
common
potion
form,
in
we have
case,
this.
just so I don't have to.
Sleeping potion would be quite expensive.
A
Oh.
sleep filter. Yeah.
It would be super
We
expensive.
have it.
Okay, no, you stall me up and I will manage.
All right, let's go ahead and jump you over to the daytime because we're about 4 minutes until 5.
Okay.
Okay. So, or we could start next session.
With
With
my
a date.
date.
Would you like to do that? I think that would be brief. That we can make sure we finish right on time today. Because we do have some of us have things to do. We need to do some cleaning afterwards.
Okay.
So
Yes.
let's go ahead and
Some
stop.
of us need a shot.
Let's stop at. We're gonna stop here. She's getting ready for her date. May is getting ready to go on a date with the Lord Protector himself, Lord Neverwinter, the head of what is it called? The Lord Protectors,
The Lords of Neverwinter. Or the Lords of Waterdeep.
not Lords of Waterdeep. It's another faction.
Oh, the
Is called
Lord Protectors. Or
the
something?
Lords Alliance.
The Lord's Alliance. He's also the head of the Lord's Alliance, and sends people out to do different duties around the nation, which could also include Thunder Tree. So those are some things to think about. You will be going on a date with him, the very large womanizer, and that is what we're going to end today. They're going to once we come back next time in 2 weeks, we will be. Oh, we're going to be finishing up our time in Neverwinter, and then heading off to our last location for this module before we go completely homebrew. It's already mostly homebrew right now. It's like, for example, Neverwinter is not part of the starter set, Boss Mine of Fandelver. I've been including many new things into this adventure as we continue on. We will be going to Wave Echo Cave finally to try to rid it of monsters and solve this mystery and all of the other stuff next week. Or in 2 weeks.
By necromancers.
So, that's where we will end up today. I hope to see you next week for Lost in Greyhawk as the group tries to survive going into the moat house. But of course, the last time we finished, there was a snake attacking our little halfling, and 2 people were paralyzed by a poisonous spider.
Oh,
They are not going.
Level 1s, you gotta love them. So I hope to see you all next week, and I hope to see you again on Not Another TPK. If you've enjoyed today's show, let us know in the chat, and we are very grateful for all your support. I would
Thank
like
you.
to thank Sardonicus, Sardonicus Malevius, even the Christmas man. Malevolus, okay? And Easy to Be Fish, Avatar of Wrath, you have been wonderful. I'd also like to thank my Patreons. The Greyhawk channel is one of our Patreons, the longest running Patreon that we've had for over a year now, as I've been working on this show. We'll begin filming on Tuesday. So excited for that. And let's see, who else do we have? We have Goblins Wardor is also a Patreon. Thank you very much for being a Patreon to our channel and to all the things we're working on. We also have, I'm doing this all from memory right now. We also have Dominic. Dominic comes from all the way from Hong Kong and has the Dragon, I believe, what's this called? Nine Dragon RPG. He runs Nine Dragon RPG. He's created his own RPG based on Hong Kong and in the city conflicts. It's really interesting. We're going to be playtesting that sometime when he gets the new version for it's called Honor. Honor 2 will be coming out and we'll be playtesting it. So that will be coming up sometime soon. And we also have one last one. He is a new backer. And let me go ahead and grab his name real quick. He is an awesome guy as well, great supporter. That is on Twitter as well. So let's go ahead. Oh, you do know the honor system. I can't wait to try it out. I saw the first one, but I haven't been able to play test it yet. And our last Patreon that I would like to mention would be, is your name? I know you're here. His name's a little bit interesting, so I'm always having a hard time remembering it. It would be Jinli AI. Jinli AI, you might know him on Twitter. He's an amazing guy. Please follow him on Twitter. He's a great person to talk to about RPGs, games, and it's all around just a great person from down in Brazil. Thank you so much for supporting our show. And we're going to raid. If anybody has a suggestion on who you'd like to raid, let me know. I'm going to go check out, see if there's anybody we follow that's currently on right now. See, like a rebroadcast, Sunday Funday reruns. We have Welcome Party RPG, or let's see, Quest and Chaos. Quest and Chaos is a really good one. Let's go ahead and raid Quest and Chaos. They have an amazing setup for just with miniatures and terrain and all that kind of thing. Let's go ahead and jump over to Quest and Chaos with this raid. Give me 1 second. I'm going to type it in here. Excellent. Okay, guys, thank you for coming along. Please enjoy Quest and Chaos. Tell them that you come in from the Winged Horizon channel. And I'll see you next week, or possibly during this week, when I'm doing some painting or other things, playing the Pathfinder Kingmaker game. I'll see you next time. Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye bye.